ejitum so wotwa no mumu so hu ama esu kama kama bisa for Brenda Sasu bio say yetena se ewo Montie adwumadie so awia yi na yesi nkonya Ghana ho yedi Ghana ho nkomo na yetoato adwene de efa Ghana ho me se eyawia no miensa bia de kosi no nsia ene yetena se ewo eye Owia TV so na yedi Montie adwumadie ebremo na wo Kumasi Ashanti region ne mpotemu a na eye radio ne benwa uti enka ewo precise 105.9 FM so precise 105.9 FM so na gesa woti enka ewo precise so na dwumade ne etwagu so yes also streaming our social media handles ne nyina so oko Facebook a hwehwe yen ewo Facebook no so abra o search Owia TV so hu Owia TV ewo eye Facebook no so follow yen like your page no subscribe to your page no na share your programs ahodo na so hu o comment nkoma ye die no ai for adwene ene nsusu bra na ye nyina ye nto atwadwene mfa Ghana ho oko YouTube so a eye Owia TV official ene Owia TV ye streaming live on mo na oko TikTok so a eye Owia TV official ye streaming live e ho no mo a ni nyina obetimi de wadwenkyere ene nsusu atoto ho no mo ye guso a ye diguma no ye bekenkan de ama medin de nana Yaw Boamah manfo frem lebia bogadwumade me na mede ho chia me free juada de kosifia da bia Dominic Okubuaten Kukua Vrendike Jando Akosia Somoa ya Grace Simon Asante Ebua Benedict Boze ene team ni nyina ene kabomo mo chichire dwumade nde soame ema bia wo bia ne de ba ne de ba besomwo ene esoso ye da fofra otwedi ampo no wode adom yen April bosome ne da etoso aduonum yensa 23rd April odonfo no de adom yen wa bia pono no a de ababedru sese dia na ye danase womse no miensa no abo apa ho si mabe eye du ensia edeko ne dungon tweso so ho otwedi ampo nyankrompo no beche amana asone maso ebeka sima amano nsia abo ebeka eye chese 5 minutes 2 minutes 3 obeche amana so yenso so tiase ewi ebi a marketing nkoye kra ebi a business ni nkoye kra o ye driver ni ena ebi a wo Ashanti region ne mpotimi bi kra so a eja ene cars ya bai so homo screen se bobomu a mutimi ehwe TV ne kakra ebi kra o ye Uber driver o ye taxi driver o ye trotro driver anase bi a o ko long journey bi o load nson teja utie kakra anase o hwe kakra ebi ye wate ebi ne hia ene se o se ujitum se ebi ye said the city bia situations no ya no bu ho no ma ne dey serious o but e serious said dey Nyankopon hu say enya de a untumi enkuremu so no onim ze untumi nkutamu a enka o masa de no ento so ho na wakutamu asoso e de aba bedru 3 yi pa free ebi anopa no nsia ana said the suom kra e na sa problem no wakutamu a e de abedru sese ne de no nsia ntoso mienu emono na odonfo no wahye no ho anemonyam gye me so amen wadwenkyere no nsusu yese WhatsApp anase text message a obetimi dia fa 0243220044 so am yakenkan dia ma 0243220044 so na yakenkan ede ama ewi me guest on be come ho ama yedi dwumadie no enie me guest a come ho ewi ama yedi dwuma enie aha me emrantie no a omo come ho ewi ama yedi Ghana ho enkomo Ora George Ejay eka the NPP Ashanti Regional Communication Team hum Ora George Ejay eka NPP Ashanti Regional Communication Team hum George ebeka me ho awie ama yadwendwene Ghana ho asinkonya de afa Ghana ho Emmanuel Opoku Mensa esoso eka the Ashanti Regional Communication Team of NDC ho ima esoso beka me ho awie ama yadwendwene Ghana ho edidi nkomo ede afa Ghana ho nti another Emmanuel Osei Jensi ono de ne Emmanuel Osei Jensi we ye Emmanuel Opoku Mensa ena Emmanuel Osei Jensi imade ono so ye development consultant or a development consultant ya eja NPP ni NDC no omo di bomu atwe na imagine mfimfi ama me so hu na ye di nkomo no asye de ye nye politicians na ya hwe from the ordinary Ghanaian so point of view. Enti akratifo we num na eka me ho awie ama abusuafo ye di dwuma ewo Montie dwumadie so ewo Owia TV. Enti enche omba betena se ni ama makwaba na yabobbo nsem so ho na ye di enkomo ewo fidiem ha sei enche omo eba betena se omba gi akonya na ye di nkomo de afa ensem no ho awie ensem no bedoso pa awie ensem no ebedoso but you better try na ya boboso kakra na yako yenim na mame enshas yemfemfree President John Dramani Mahama na enra president enya visitors ewo Jubilee House say de bia onye bi ewo Jubilee House de na se du ba bia so ho ya na ebimu odu ebimu so ho se bia yedi hu nkomo kakra the Eastern Regional House of Chiefs na no mo a omo ewo Eastern Region ekosra mampani ewo Jubilee House abonten so na omo koye no omo de omo hia sempinu a eha wonum ewo Eastern Region ekokoto President John Dramani Mahama nim na president ehebo se eniema ahodo pimpuntudwuma pi abande ne nsa susom ewo Eastern Region aban na ntimi yangbi ohye omo bo ebi ene Eastern Regional hospital no also was so mo say contractor na oye adwuma Eastern Regional Hospital no so no omo ema ne de adwuma ne to ho kakra ema ochenche so kakra ne nei the health minister president say nkomodidi akoso ema contractor na go back to site okwakotoa adwuma no so no show mo bo say sika BS safata so mo de ma contractor no ema ne ye adwuma tenensa e the free Eastern Regional hospital na ehono omo edebema.
Those milestones. One, we're coming out of the IMF program. It's coming to an end. We have the final review coming up by next month. But we intend to, beyond the IMF program, still keep the fiscal discipline that has resulted in the stabilization of the macro economic environment. And then they talked about chieftaincy common fund. Unfortunately, there's no statutory fund like that. We believe that the assemblies should have a little leeway to be able to support our traditional rulers in their districts, using some aspects of the common fund over which they have more discretion. Yeah, but I don't envisage a whole statutory fund, created for the chieftaincy institution. That's why we keep looking at the stipends that we give and increasing them. There are developments that we're doing in terms of infrastructure, and every region is getting its fair share of those infrastructure. The Eastern Regional Hospital stalled a bit. I've asked that the contractor go back to site and we pay him so that we can complete it and have the Eastern Regional Hospital. The other new regions too are going to receive regional hospitals. That is the 6 new regions. We're starting with 3 of their regional hospitals this year, and next year we'll cut short for the next 3 for the new regions. Recently I was in Korea and we discussed the issue of the University of Engineering, Science and Agriculture in Bonsu, and I think that is an institution that we are activating as quickly as possible so that we can create more room for our young people who are seeking tertiary educational opportunities. But one area of concern is security and conflict. And we realize that a major contributor to conflicts across the country.
President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and can we the Eastern Regional House of Chiefs led by Nene Sakiti Omukone Nim Manaso Omukone Naso Jubilee House abonten so the Ohawa Hodoa Eastern Regional Muwono or more FM who be here say omo ebetwe mampani adwenesi so na se betimia onum se nyene nyina no betima ye de afi honum ne so de sefata no wahwe na omo aye de afi na mampani ebobo bi so ede echre nene sakite ene nananom a wonom eko Jubilee House omo free Eastern Region eko ne naso no ena na obobo so koche say University of Engineering and Agricultural Science e obunso enei nkomodidi akokoso omo benya partnership ede mfaso pi beba no chese ne mekan no the Eastern Regional House of Chiefs Eastern Regional Hospital no omo ebehwe no ma yeso adwuma eno eche nananom so de adesere koto nanim se eja komunya common fund ni bi kakra na nkomo so nananom no a omo ede ayempuntu dwuma bi a ehia wo mu kakra kakra e wo mu nkro ne omo empotemu anke bebo na mampani che se ya district assemblies no common fund no mo de kokoma wo mu no ya omo pone kakra bi se baabi se emfa eni se adwuma no nti bibi sa wo ho no mo dada nananom etu ho na mo a ebetimi aboa yento aso yemfa mo enko LGBTQI plus enkomo no ho for best weeks nie ho nkomo kroi mu de enya asem ketwa ebinom afi se asema mpania ho keka ode kontrumu no case no ho ne ntrumu mra no ho no ase ewofom especially when na mampani ene the organized labor and civil society organizations ehyiama aso okodi nkomo bi so ndi office ntrumu no nye no ho asem ene hia Ghana fo sesei office Ghana fo hia nsuo Ghana fo hia hospital Ghana fo hia school ene nkwala tete nuase ne sua de enti yen solve enunye ansa ne yakwakoka ho asem ama nipa pinu asane wo ma no ede gugu mampani so ne communication minister Felix Kwache Ofosu asusu beka bi ma ono se ne nkomo no ne amanfo de me ma ne pa asofo pinu asoso enyomo de if say proud to 2024 elections no asofo bi a omo lead demonstrations e bi a press conference eyusu se be unprintable words kra e dey describe abamu mpedimfo bi because ase na MPP aban ne sabre no e twenchen na ase e wo emra no ho se ombegi atum na akoma mpani anim akoma mpani anim mampani ansan ese court asem bi ho enti enkoka ho ansem enti nipa pinu afi se sa gege asem no a yafa ne so nseda nya asem bia no eno so one way or the other benefit NDC momo etimi ewini 2024 elections no enti amanfo shawo keke bi afro mo se ntempara ya hwane enya mfamfiri ho no mo eja Ghana ya yetimi yesi ye Christopher yesi ye Muslims yesi ye nananom susu no ewo mo ede sa feku anase sum feku ahodo miense nyina no etia sa ade no enti de biu ena akase de mo kase ukọ parliament Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee of Parliament Asia asamra way womo edi hu nkomo enye omo nko omo invite other civil society organizations se omo meka omo ho na omo ntanase na eja obi kan Q&A omo musa questions na answers so emrem samra na anti-LGBT QI plus bill na womo ejitu mu ma ne beye mra mampani ansan na omo asade akoto parliament bi no omo start process ni nyina afoforo so into omu bisa questions and emo mu fi se yenyimfrim de mu fi se yemfa meka ho de wo se kose baabi ne adede nyina omo ede hu nkomo na honorable Sam George MP baako a emra we be hyasie demonstration 2024 amanfo ye nyina no one die ne mu be na ne party bae no amanfo fi se ukoka ho asem kra se enhia ne bio ase energy a wode kon samra we no ene abafo fi so benefit because boye communication minister na ban so na wo so nje bi okoye ni gidigidi a ase in favor na ban no nti ase akwakoye ase o massage nkomo no kakrakra na Sam George akasa ewo sete no a Parliamentary Select Committee on Constitution and Legal Affairs no na ochese on de baby ogina no ogina samra we eno gigina mu kon gidigidi a ema ningo prampramfo esato abama na ma ne ba parliament ene odaso te parliament a samra no asa ba biwo a na obeyi nani also ye bia no beye ama samra no ya pass.
Uganda has replicated our bill, gone ahead to pass it. Senegal has done the same, passed it, and even reviewed their bill to increase the sanctions. And let us be clear, it has not brought any economic sanctions on any of those countries. And so it is important that I believe that we have done this, but we will respect the processes. The processes for the passage of a private member's bill must be respected to the letter through every single phase. So even though we want expediency, I will urge that we do what the letter of the law says is the process. Let me reiterate the fact that as for the clauses, we have gone through them, we've masticated them, we will go through them expeditiously, and there is nothing new. I have seen a few suggestions that have come. We can look at the merits or demerits, but the body of the law, Mr. Chairman, remains the same. The calls from very respectable groups like the Catholic Bishops' Conference are very well placed because of how sensitive and important this is. From the office of the Chief Imam, very important calls have been made. We've been told by the Chief Imam's spokesperson that the Chief Imam's pleasure is to see this bill passed before he is called to his maker. I believe that Parliament has a responsibility to grant the Chief Imam his wish and grant the Catholic bishops their wish by making sure we do what we have to do expeditiously and placing this before President Mahama. And then we can collectively demand that President Mahama signs the bill. I have all the assurances that he will do the
Honorable Sam George or MP ma this year war ningo pram abaton pesuaso ewo enkran pumpure mantem no mo ena yete nenka no nti we parliament or more constitutional and legal affairs committee sitting na ekoso se ye mo kase kra no egusu a ekoso ewo enkra pumpure mantem o maton sa for civil society organizations ribi amoma join you mo contributions suggestions so far abanyina no omo fi se esefata yemfa nko semranim de o se bi efrim no but emra no semra no de eni kwanse ye lusu ba bia yenyene ne tawe yemfa nko to no mo yes oya de no wo dem de but to sen ka ye no wo dem a ko bia ni problem but wo be se ma be se ma ta de na wa ho abechiachia no abeye se de a kire de dak ya bodam sem eni kwanse ye so sankrofo no so obi bia no no a ye de sa de ne ewo no according to medics no doctors no research ahodo a amanfo aye yes ye wo be ma bi a on ye wo no ye from say kodwo besia but onye gay nyankopon wo sa onye gay ana say so hu on gina no so nka say bi me feelings ma me yonko be ma wa bodam that's it so hu en so mo so package ade no en ka street en kire wo mo so ta say nyankopon se ni osi ye nuano mo mai fefa kona ye kwa ye win no so sorry di party mi sorry o se me de me kondodua ana se me wo na me pese me wa no ne we sabi omo odam a na de na waye so ta se yenko yanim na ye ko OSP enkomo no ho na the office of the special prosecutor and abusiafo ni nkomo ene enya asem ketwa ni nyina ye se Ghana ni e de ne call Supreme Court. Say Supreme Court in country the special prosecutor and I said the office of the special prosecutor ne say omuni hu kwan so omudi obi ekogina court so omukogina semo abra omankogi tumi enfri attorney general hodomo if say ne mra no saa na etie one ne ho saa nto nsusu enye te saa se wode ne ho a eburu ni panyina eso ema ene the attorney general akọjoin the case no na manfo hwe ne mu senke be makwan ema OSP no eso so akọjoin the case ne nkono a akọkana se mara nkoba saa ema civil society organizations be ene o masoja e de eguma mpani so a enye asem keto akra na nkomo ne mu no ena ene se ohwe emra OSP nkomo bi ba ye emra omokoche eye lawyer Martin Pebuma hu dede bi ba ye no a so beka ya honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafia Makpo ene one other MP ka no ho ema omo yese omo e de petition e ko parliament OSP no kra no yenyi mfemfi wono mo na mfaso bia emfa eni ne so na ne honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafia Makpo e de aba betu gya se ifri sa bra ne ba no nipa pi no afa ne se ase ompe OSP na sem ompe se kra se OSP office na etena ho na no se enye saa o sa okọ parliament a ope MP ba ko a okonye kasa ye de ma OSP na djuma ne office no a ono a na so fi say for the past 8 7 9 10 years office no ba ye no Ghana for yen kire mfaso a office no e de ama yen na yen fan compare a car ya bo ewo office no ho Ghana sika ye de ama no bebrebe ene adwuma mfaso a wo de abro man nti yen koso a yen tue sika ngu wa bra ye betimi etwa so tiawa na bia sa sika no ye de ko no no yetimi e de aye ne papa e de abo man no honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafiamako Saudi MP.
This is the law. Now I have in my hand the Office of the Special Prosecutor Act, right? I have in my hand the LI 2373, which is the LI regarding the Office of the Special Prosecutor for purposes of administration.
Okay.
And then I have in my hand LI 2374, which is the regulation underpinning the law for purposes of operation of the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Now, let me dispel this notion that anybody or anyone connected with the NDC is against the establishment of the Office of the Special Prosecutor at all. But the law is the law. And the true intent of Parliament is what has been captured in the law. And that is what ought to have been followed. Because you see, the law is that where a law provides a procedure for a right to be exercised, it is only that procedure you follow.
MP ma this year womo ewo Saudi abato empesua so ewo Volta region Flamantemo na yete nka nsa se ekoye kukriti impression bi sa se NDC fu nyina against special prosecutor no and the Office of the Special Prosecutor also there be entesa nemo mu de ono no hwe eka yebo ewo office no ho ene mfaso a wode ebrayen ho ensem no yanto so na wie ya te se Ghana driverphobia a demonstration na we yesi from Association of Online Drivers na online drivers no yesi boat drivers ka ho Yango drivers ka ho Uber drivers ka ho ene ada online so ho enwura bay guess ye ne so me order boat me order Uber me order de Yango na waba be fa no na se delivery bi ni ade sa online drivers no ene wonoma ye demonstration protest kakra e de petition akọ Jubilee House e de akọ akoma mampani se eja omo adwuma no omo ye no ene charges no a omo mada bodies no te se unse me ye driver ni me na me de me car ne bia makọ register se pese me join ni boat anase bia me pese me join ni Uber anase bia me pese me join ni Yango so na omo no mo charges bia ye de ma e bia ufa nipa ba ku bia so say ye 10 cedis a ye wo bia be 10% and ye wo 20% on fi say charges no any calculations in favor of more drivers no ntebe ya mampani mrem na senkomo ene ntiti so kakra be ba etimi aba ora Augustine Mensah ene ye executive chairman eda o ma no emno mo petition e kono nensimo de tudwane
Association of Online Drivers. Yatina sidi ehunu se go be person mo dia musikan etwa yesikan twa nanka and it's affecting us. So wa to car na wa sorry anopa odi pa kofe petrol na ekuka no wa na woto tai tu wa na obeto brief fuel obeko service ni na na driver for no car ni about Yango ni Uber omo ya ma ya ni se omo no mo di app ne ba ye yes in 2013 emna na papa president Mahama wa ba Uber na di kan ba first no mo charge 10% and look oswa go see 2017 about say buy and they reach from 10% to 15% to 20 and to 25%. 25% na say you no more ba be come on no ma hwe ye won bibia ma ye mo enu anu ade abechia ya tu abawi abia ni ache ade abechia am ye di o ma bi for assist on the 6th January precisely became bibia na me sure say me me records on the 6th January precisely yet that's already from 25 no more they got 30%. Okonu ko be so and then as I say no mu ye ne sa cause e ma ye djuma no yesu ye ho kire yen obe drive obe 15 minutes akwa kofo obi ne be nipa no kono e bia na ha na ekire yo ko pe ne wache di ato you're charging the 15 cities. Now what double 15 minutes I confirm now you're charging the 15 cities. That's how 15 cities no mono go to Uber na Yango. Every 30% free. Catch us said obi a request to 17 minutes away drive. Because one more we shank that a year. How much was a obi is a 2k and just a 2 kilometers. Just a you go to me for a 2 kilometers radius can over to me available. So I request to me back from 17 minutes away. Me also say be go school kakra no ye chere geography. Anya kwata my motor we Uber betwa 16 kilometers. Now catch you be so one drive 17 minutes in Kofu. Yes, I mean that we are got my motorway. And Kofu be black ram on what the 20 Ghana city. But 20 we are no way 30% free. Near the Yeska. As it yes sir. Yes sir. Then you know
Augustine Mensa wono and a chairman ma Association of Online Drivers Uber for no Boat for no Yangu for no ese obebre kra wo ho no mane ade ade omunyina shatawale de ne de they say shagzi you say de ha omunyina eka hom na presidential staffer Dr. Samuel Aye and ejina mampani anem eji omo petition no na de ode tudwa ene.
I can assure you that this petition will be forwarded to His Excellency the President.
Thank you.
And I am happy that you've elucidated the benefits of online driving. We know that all over the world there are several countries that are into this business. When you go to the United States, millions of people have been employed through Uber and others. And so over the past few years we've seen how the online driving has grown from Yango, Uber, Bolt, Shagzi and what have you. This whole idea of online business actually fits into government's whole 24-hour economic policy that talks about how efficient transport systems will help. We appreciate you coming here, and we can assure you that you hear from us.
Thank you very much.
Jubilee House, so the Jina Mampenia name a Online Drivers Association for no or more a petition no sell more said there was a Mampeni ye biano near Bani ye biano or more a beye a day after home. I was for informing South Africa. Na the cost of South Africa no any enyai any suson a home be here say African Union no etu one among Kawansem and any ya. I was for South Africa for sorry a wo mukromu bio. Se ho bia titru ene Ghana for Nigeria for Zambians ene ade na mabegu kromo no omo pamo bia e de free kromo hono mo am yese ene due yese anopai be 9 o'clock e de besi awie ya megina ha yi no yese protest akoso yese South Africa kroba akọ ye friend se ntata o se de omo province ba akọ yese friend se ntata yese protest ne demonstration akoso na adeya and you say one place a Ghana for e pa you say one place a Ghana for pa omunsem nyina ne say Ghana ni bia enfri krom ho no mo enko na sa protest no ene enam so me ya bu Ghana for binom ya bu Nigerians bi Zambians yes African countries no ade hye bi omo krom no ye bu bi prepre bi ene ade no and I'm so Emma openi ba kwa wa bini wo security mo Ora Richard Kumado edi atugya say office South African president no ene ni kire ya o me address saade no na nyema bi ohono mo a omo enye ni straight anye sa ada omo ada friends say ada omo nkrofo e wo other countries no say to say Ghana has here a way South Africans e wo kroma say se yeso so ye sore say ye call mo so akwa mo so mo fi ye kroma say enkwa na ye omo te se ne omo susu no omo ye nkrofo no a ahwe be wi ase no emmoa the African continent ye mpuntuo ene edwadie ene asumdwie ne tena ye pese ye tena ne ye di ehudwa se ye kofa after ebi kra du be bi kra kote se ye se Africa de esike bi ba ECOWAS e de esike bi ba ye friend say eco se de nyina no se we koso a ye be de na yakwa akogigi we no matum entie ora Richard Kumado.
No, the emphasis mechanic say, yeah, one or too many. Reasons now, mama say, yeah, job, what type of work? Is it MTN or employ any part of South Africa. And I say obi a ya won South Africa was setting up new own business. And I say omuton aduane free heart because South Africa. They need to explain it properly. But so can say they are taking your job. It doesn't really add up. And idea we are about a year one of too many. And Tebenya say in the name of Africa unity and in the name of brotherliness. Ombe kasa na obi what the real issues are. Other than that, it's not adding up. Say President Mahama AU president from next year. And because they lack leadership, or best start to say or ati na oma building team and this MPP. Then we can make a statement at the African Union and make sure all the countries that have been affected, we can put ourselves together and make sure that this thing doesn't happen again. The negative aspect in this is, I'm for best static as I say, South Africans are so they should send them back to their country. And that wouldn't order well for us as Africans. No, it's probably safety challenges they are facing. They will need
Richard Kumado any attending can now oh video no na eda screen ni so awura Richard Kumado picture danche no Ghana ni na South Africans na akono so ama chese do baby so we branch na see a friend Emmanuel Asamoah your friend Emmanuel Asamoah menim say ya grace wo video no ho no ma ye ni kan enkohwe emra South Africa for no ekoto share ne so na se unse wani na nipa bi aba beto ahye so yebusa se wotie de ufri hen o passport way na ukuta bucket abo 11 ade na unko ukrom na ukro na asai no onko boa o mampani na mun develop kro no na unsa se akwana fe na all gather ne thought so ase mpofri musa unhu de wonka bia ene ade but do mo de ye no wa kire de ye hunu ya grace yenche sisia
anymore. We are tired of seeing African migrants moving all over the world, refusing to fix your own countries. Now we're making it very clear to you guys, Utitina, we don't want you here. We want you to fix your countries. Now you came here with a traveling document, you came with a passport. You know that you are a visitor, but now you decided to come and integrate in our communities. You know very well that what you have done is wrong.
How many children do you have here?
We can come to Ghana and do what you're doing.
Passport.
Eh? Now you are carrying your bucket. It's 11 a.m. You were supposed to be fighting the government of Ghana there to ensure that they are getting things right.
No, there's no fight in Ghana. You must fight what they did.
Where's your papers?
Passport.
Passport.
Where's the passport?
Take it out. Baba.
Let me see your passport. Let me see. Luna. Okay, tell me. Who's the police officer that you are bribing to certify these things for you? Baba, let me tell you. I'm not police. These things, let me tell you, ne? You know by law you're not supposed to certify as an immigrant. You're not allowed to certify your passport.
No.
Okay, why do you certify your passport in a foreign land?
Okay.
Let's just start there. Why do you certify your passport in a foreign land?
You see, it was raining.
You guys now go Facebook. How you?
It was raining these days. Then when you go out with the passport, sometimes it gets spoiled. That's why I satisfy it so that it won't spoil.
Baba, Ghana don't do that.
Okay.
Ghana don't do that.
All right, sharp.
Ghana
Let me
is
show
the
you.
only African country that is.
Let me show you that when you are abusing our systems, ne? On the 10th of April, okay, the 10th of April, you entered your country when? The very same day you came back. When? Yeah, it's a proof. Yeah. Proof. Yes, the proof.
Crocodile can't go.
You went to Ghana on the 10th, and then you came back.
No.
Because here it says you exited Ghana to South Africa. When? Here it says you entered, here you exited. And it's the same date. It's the 10th of April.
This stamp you got there in Elof Street on the street. This is where you got the stamp. Oh, they've got a connection here.
No.
Say Emmanuel Asamoah South Africans no ekoye mpofiri mu eja wasori anopo kuta ne bucket so hu okwakoye na adwuma akwakodini ni pa wo South Africa memu na omoto share ne so de omode ye na kire de ebusafo eye ono ene ne nyankopon ena enim but nyankopon ncha de ora Emmanuel Asamoah ya omokoto share ne so no entete chese Ghana ye high commissioner wo South Africa ayade pa amomakwa rescue no Masie no kase omo ede ne ko Ghana ye high commissioner war South Africa ema omahwe no Ghana High Commissioner of South Africa friend ura Benjamin Kwasi odene call no office emra omode call hospital eja police for be mu ne ade a omutimi rescue no odene call no office na okache ne se onka bibi nkyere Ghana for onka bibi enkyere ne maame ne also yire ewo makra wo Ghana eja batan okon video ebi wo social media ne nsuno gujame bi crofise ne ba no ya bo ne kunu kura ne sa ebize ohunu ebia na chiri kwan nom ne ade nti okasai na yenko Ghana High Commissioner of South Africa ura
Imabili boko ase obia empe asendia maone bibi ekoyi boko ebusia no say obia honye very well. So Ima came over today. We've had extensive discussions. I have also expressed the goodwill from His Excellency the President and also the Honorable Minister Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa to him that we are here to serve him. We are here to ensure that we protect the interests of the Ghanaian people. Our concern is to make sure that he's okay, and he's right here with us, believing that whatever we are doing diplomatically to solve the problem, we work together with both governments to ensure that it's done. Ima uwa sem kaka obeso kache dana fwana.
Sasem kaka mekanse nehoye. Yidi ne koso ne ene jana no moya mesana beti. Yanko pando boni ni anto no na. Yes nene High Commission wa hano peya. Ye yanko tango di ndi aboko. Te pase kache busi ya foso of Morgana. And there's all my me opinion by TJ. Tiname se wabatampa. Wababa. Big talk matoya. Amen. And to encourage the Ghanaian population that the situation is dire, we understand. Let's continue to be law-abiding. Let's continue to respect the rules and regulations and the rules of engagement as migrant citizens in this country. I think that whatever it is that we do, we've always been noted as Ghanaians to be law-abiding. We've always been noted as being people who don't foment trouble. So let's not go that route yet. Let's continue to engage with them. And I'm sure that it's just a matter of time. Everything will be all right. And whatever the Minister, Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, together with the good Minister of Department of International Relations, the Honorable Lamola, are doing, will be able to resolve the issue and then we move on. So thank you to all Ghanaians, wherever you find yourself. As your servant leader, I ask you to be law-abiding. I ask you to be patient. We've asked some of you, for example, in Mtata, not to open your shops today. We'll be sending that advisory to most of the other provinces where we pick up any information. Our belief is that let's work together to ensure that we don't have casualties. Let's work together to ensure that whatever it is that we do will continue to foster that bilateral relationship that we have between South Africa and Ghana. Thank you. Thank you.
Commissioner of South Africa ura Benjamin Kwasi na yetene kanunti Ghana ni abrante Emmanuel Asamoah na so yede ade abonu kom no nje ne utumze pulpul ntiro kakra ne anya kra no ya wonya ne tiri ne dim sa nti we situation no se de sitie e South Africa ne kwa de se west e South Africa titiro ene sa ntata hono a na High Commissioner e ka ho asem e se Ghana ni bia wo bia hyedem enkobie shop enkwa adwuma hyedem yesremo Ghana for mo South Africa mo yehu se be wo baabi na se so hu enkoye nom ne ade a you reach out ebia na yebetima drum pedimfo no so attention se bia yate se Ghana for be send a message from this place inti High Commission ebetimi akonoma komomoa na omo akomoa ede amaye nti we eno no mema abadwafo akwaba mema me guest akwaba na fe yenkona yenkodi enkomo awie na me emma abadwafo akwaba na yenkodi enkomo awie George Ejay part of the NPP communication team ewo Asante Mantema say Ra George Ejay ebeji akonya beka me ho awie ama yedi Ghana nkomo so ebedi Ghana nkomo pa awie so na Ora Emmanuel Opoku Mensa esoso eka the NDC communication team ewo Asante Mantema say Ora Emmanuel Opoku Mensa esoso ebeka me ho awie ama yedi enkomo wo fidie ma sei and Emmanuel say Jemfi so development consultant or development consultant Emmanuel say Jemfi so ebe kame ho wo fidie ma sei ama ye de enkomo ewo fidie yi mo for ye streami ewo ye social media platforms ne nyina so we Montie adwumadie ewo Owia TV so yesaso live precise 105.9 FM so precise 105.9 FM so oko Facebook for Owia TV obetime de wadwenkyere ene unsusu ya toto honomo yeguso ayedi dwuma no yebekenkan de amamo na face no oko YouTube so Owia TV official ene Owia TV official ene Owia TV ena oko TikToker Owia TV official wadwenkyere ene unsusu ye ode toto honomo a yeguso ayedi dwumade no yebekenkan de amao enche na mema mabedwafo akwaba na fi yatoaso de efri hase enche kra na mema abedwafo akwaba na yatoaso de efri ahase ai enche kra na yekwakoma abedwafo akwaba no mo etenase na yatoaso de efri hase dwumade eja yetenase edwada edekosi efiada so edwada edekosi efiada wia nomiensa edekosi nwrenunsia wia nomiensa edekosi nunsia ne asore ama news team no asom de efri hase nsem no yedika yeditie de coach nyina de ebe affect me no mie no ya bra ball ne edwumadie yedi ho enkomo ewo dwumadie yi eso so ho nti ewie ya tena sei issues no yebe so ho xenophobic attacks ekoso South Africa busiafo ye ne abedwafo bedi ho enkomo kakra ye nom so a ebia ye wo abusua ye wo ebia nuafo ebia ukunu bi oho oyiri bi oho oba bi oho nom ni situation et say nkomo be no ne wudie so ho ma ye nhunu so ho aha ye nhunu ni situation a owum na so ho ye hu se ne enema esi eko abudwafo betena se na ye de ho enkomo na diem so honorable kwabna minta kando akasa de afa agenda 111 hospitals ho agenda 111 hospitals honorable kwabna minta kando akasa de afa ho o say ebedene say all the 111 hospitals no aban beka say all completing nyina o say unrealistic sa aban ebe na adwene say all completing nyina kwa kofesika wo he eno ho enkomo eso so ewie ye bedi galamsey mzafo ade ne de baabi a ya ba bedru no me de ya na meka say baabi a ya ba bedru no ho ade ne kon no be ye dene ba say bi betimi de afa kwan foforo bi so ho nipa yi nipa so ho na ya kasa to the conscience of omom ye galamsey no a so ho at least ebi aye nsuo ni ade ne baabi a ye keka kɔ no ebi ake ebe dini o unya sika nyina na wanya nsuo anom a sika no ntimi nwe o so ho sika no ntimi nwe nipa susu ntimi ntena wabra wanya nsuo anom so ho nipa ntimi ntena wabra wanya nsuo anom ti no mo say what is life nsuo nyina na mo say nti let's speak to the conscience of these guys or more yes and say bi kra say na ya tete say awo bi bam ene ade no Ghana na mo ye bie no say wo na ba na bia wakosi nsuo no ye mu adwuma ka say ke sorry free nsuo no na wo say nsuo no a so ho ebema mpanimfo abaye so aba bagi adwuma nyina afiri ensem ti wo ba akofo no a wo inkyire so kwakosi nsuo no mu na abeka ye nyina no so ho na ya fa kwan foforo so no ya ye no ye say the Church of Pentecost said ya to just say enam galamsey nti no ama se kromu ntimi mu amanfo asu ewu nsuom ama o ma abandon river baptism emene esi swimming pool mu ni ade na omo eye saade no ye be de ho nkomo awie na mensia e de one in a politicians no say chieftaincy nkomo a ya na sometimes anase mpempi omo interfere no wono mo enhwe yi na tumi no ekura wo mo a eno ntiem omo de ko interfere in eye chieftaincy nkomo ne chieftaincy nsem no omo ka kire wo no menhye ka kire wonum sa abroso amfie nan abroso a ye mfie nwoche sa o se ya ma otumi na abroso a mfie nwoche okokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokok saba so hunto catch the wonum say power na kuta mo no kuta mo afebo kuta mo afebo abro so amfie nwotwe ebefiri mu nsa mame Emma George Akwaba na aha yemobo ensem no so kakra ebesha se de free eye de ekoso South Africa Ghana fo a wono akwakodi ensenseme ewo South Africa no ebesha se de free George afisia pa afi nyina me ne wunsi ai afisa se na nyame gusu Israel no de efira adom kwadom yesiasia baabi de aha yesiasia baabi de ne mum se yesia se de yes afi nyina me ne wo enhyai na MPP mu boko de na manado se de bibia de na kwem George Pacho pega Mike ne kakra bi mami good yeah polling stations elections no forms no about Montie da ben na deadline na ye enra na se ne Friday etna any deadline say bi ame Yaw Boamah me pese me kuta polling station positioner or etna power me ntimi nkofa forms enko contest position bia okay yes forms no yes so ko say dwabin say if gasi anada bi asa dwoso say kikiri kakra wo mate nyamenu no kwenye so far the mentioned anti say forms no say kanena nchi wa hwe eba ho no this time around the mentioned enya issues we bring 70 issues we bring about I don't know probably be an elections na but picking up forms na there so far no ekoboko okay and they did na kwen I hope say sa edin yo na form na yetimi dey say they turn forms on the rest say omomwane mfanya and I think say one thing that my boy you are Justin could have from Pambaso say enye constituency executives no conduct polling station elections no sir MPP party members say what constituency who are omon call for positions NPP party members or more constituency ho to say ye wa haya ye wo between Asokani Subin as ye wo Subin constituency na Subin party members or more ha yes our mon contested for position he's not contesting okay and ye sa to assure mon say omo en conduct a polling station George say ono so interest o baby Anaze bi ameme contest no ne me wasema back for and they are shining sir okay yes okay tuba electoral area bia na team or ha omo na they are show omo okay okay to say if you are pull SDA polling station if ba ko na shining sir that's member way forms ni another at the end there enya sanity okay so they make sure say yeah they know you to be a party person who bet me hold the position in the party they know what you have dues we are recognizing the party. Name mum waja to mu say from polling station to the national elections only interest you are not going. Okay. Even if semi interest or polling station or no more interest or even regional you are not supposed to do that. Okay. Because I wanna okoye could this ejuma no. Okay. Ti obi a waja to mu say only interest biawo. Elections na never konuma say won contest for any position omo this adwumade no assure monsa in the various electoral areas and I think say one of the things I was to say ama sa kane KK no about because if me were interested me contest na me himself so no benti beje forms na aba no enkom side there is no way me man kwan ma obenya that opportunity. I think so omo ye ne sa no aboa in several ways and I think say or decided no be picking up the cultural okay a lot of things no yes at least yes MPs ni bebre so etwetwa forms ne ka e ama more aspirants no be contested positions na no kre
frankly speaking, I've heard about 1 or 2 or 3 areas. Even some of them MPs. Who are or call for position of secretary or something. Or more try say they will buy some of the forms and give it out to people and say or more for vie for this particular positions.
Yes.
My candid opinion, I don't see anything wrong with that.
So omutia ediama omono.
12 forms ediama. Me in a person, your forms now doesn't have any direct influence on me.
Okay.
Because something I owe yediama nipe war constituency, like your social responsibility to the people. Say part of a constituency. At the end of the day, when you sure say your thing Ghana cities no, when you much effect on Obia or Kwakotoaba to elect somebody at the next 4 years, or by being enemy in the constituency, because we've suffered a lot, especially at the grassroots. And I always tell people say, some parties both NDC, MPP, now they say party ni be omun fee and na offer penny bi a won fa no e won ahase because nipa na wo de no kosi ho no onimo
okay
ni sika bi na wo so kodi akiri e na wo de to no okoi to kokuduru wi a okọ ne nchen a o so onya identity o ye hwan afa na wo menche madam for na kabori madam for na kesken na say they be the person but there are people I want to the constituency when maju a wo ye de boa party no the constituency level such a person on any day. I always been telling my boys, I mean, I follow people who I know say minimum competence from day one. And I know them very well. Say me who I I'm come address so me free. I say the person should know you. And also say we say no to me. Don't let somebody come and influence you. Say you say so at the end of the day, say anybody you are, say so and I think say opportunity in a party the grassroots because then you let the constituency executives and there's a time I say it is a blind check you can't just sign na koto a car of your choice so koto now koto car bus bia na intimi afo anko bia be kono yo nko koto ne de na hu so de akoto car papa na the constituency near me cost on the constituency now all the whole compare the other constituency constituency there be if we dey fair because the opportunity e demand equally in the bia mo bi so in other constituencies and they are trying as much as possible so ombe select candidate and I say profile ombe timi aboa wo mo e the constituency level and I think say these mistakes some be some time ago and I think say going into this particular elections we need to do things right this time around and I think that's the more reason why I'm paying for this akwenya we in Google say be ya see can he be me perform say she will be ho so see me hunu na those things no will not happen and I think say baby I start here free say course say ya when you say party no be fan into my apply for I said
okay observe on the George J Walker NPP communication team ho na away waba be come ho ye hwe no mo say ora Emmanuel Opoku Mensa be ba be kan ono so ka NDC communication team ho na Emmanuel say Jamfi development consultant ma so be come ho away na yedi enkomo ma yenche enkomo na semfemfri xenophobic attacks ya started was South Africa anya kra bia yenim ye classmates bi yenim ya dofo bi o matutu kwan there's this enkomo amanfo bi epigade aba say set was say ya and okay omade na ye say omo target pa Zimbabweans Ghanaians and Nigerians omo ewo omo ekromo hono ma there's this video I show ye Ghana ni bia omo call no so near there am for cross so start agitate kakra say South African companies are Ghana say it was say yeah people should also go after them but enye no any yes ani ye pen so ebi ya ba bedro no obi e Canada ma minti o e de na ye nye as Africans yes obi ka chem say ya na South Africa no South Africa for ni dibim muso mun ko mukrum na mun ko ye mukro yi ana
senior mama fa konya we so na menchia etie for na hwefo a o magebre area bre na omutie na omohwede ekoso area South Africa I think say this is not the first time Saudi we ekoso South Africa and one of the countries so already the history of Ghana enya nsunsuanso ewo oman Ghana ya mamu so and I'm supporter na ye de ma South Africa pa no crew friend in South Africa.
Yeah.
So where Nkrumah Breso, Kwame Nkrumah Breso na or pray for who did Yama a bit mind in the web members.
Yeah.
At a point in time, Adwene say the way South Africans treaty an abrofuni treaty South Africans into Emma Obiane South Africa for a Yankita who day in African continent.
It's true.
In your back on farmer
yeah.
And Mekai say Adeba Komo to Buzi Abenguye a dialogue with apartheid South Africa. Say Ebimaya Tanase Akase, a more Biane South African Yankita who day. Na Buzi Adwene say, I was saying no more transit, near no more canon moon didn't in me in North South Africa, sir.
Okay.
Well, yeah, be mama because when they met as a group, Nomka say, Nikwanso Biane or Munyankita who did.
Okay.
So South Africa be a cry. Ne fan who didn't quite before so baby Jinan and also I hear every man ye dadjune pa back one fight for the interest of South Africa. And already I was very happy when Mandela won the elections and said, say, oh no, the Nadjune Mundi de no susu say, any quancy who will be so a black.
Yeah.
Any quancy who will be so a white.
White. It's true.
It's
true.
And I think say, and if South Africa is developed this much, and not only the blacks that have made South Africa what it is today.
Yeah.
And the mixture of people are South African and I'm South Africa. I be DNA.
Yeah.
And so Ghana, you contribute immensely to South Africa. South Africa.
Yeah.
In fact, some people have suffered because I know you press we almost press in South Africa.
Yeah.
My binuma buying eguye.
Yeah.
To binuma buying my nyina so ediginal so ne say or pay fahudi and or pre was at the South Africa no one for kwan paso na dey side. So she tell you that Africa enyina so rich na ye tamana South Africa could di abrofun sem na atete ne or hawa na South Africa for nem. And so kan ye hu ni say yenuanom prekope and South Africans no enti say ne say opportunity bi abeto na say yenuanom before yengina ye share South Africa can be sure say so what target you that it shouldn't even have been your brothers Africans say Jina wechi
no
a brand na owa hu ye here or how mu it should be those are now more against you but say and then we Jina abrane now so say only unuanu mum na ebe sorry atintama nyemenu no kreni na ya omam amfa ana say there ebimaye mo no more unreplicated side. Name and focus say we two a jamafo no now two more so for. We ask ourselves, say we are in Ghana today. And so the times what say young kasa ye catch who say ye nuanu mu a omo aba bethna Ghana ha say ya obe sorry na omne na kwan ho ya almost share sikai e kwan ho. You say that is a threat to our national security. Because a chinabi so when you na ferry when you want to imagine kwan ho a what is the guarantee say or koyeduma papa bi e de aboma no then na chere say ontimi kwatwe sika nko gina so tokrum ba bibi enji wajapade and so yesusu say kwan a ho fa so de ba eye Ghana ha no edikan no omo nkrata asem no yesusu say enye edu ba bi a on say yenuanu ma omo ye adwuma e wo magazine de ka ka no bo say edu ba bi no mo ka about foreigners are abe
a guta fuenia de yes
and people are saying and I said don't team come ekoswa ye odwumadi bia ye wo ni kwan say otimi di o man Ghana
yes
let's ask ourselves South Africa for request no is it right or wrong omumra mu no o akwanya se okotena omuma anima uni nkrata na ye wodwumadie bi wo ho a omahyehe wo mumra mu se oye obi afri omafoforo so ba utimi di ana wuntimi ni e wo ho ana se omo sa amra ne wo ho de a because probi abekoso bia no e wo nhyehe
it's true
probi abekoso bia no e wo mra e wo ebi wo ho a eye nkrata asem uni nkrata uni akonya se odi dwuma bi e kuro no so enu nti no yemi say ehun say yenuanu mo mokọ ho no enkrata asem no etisen na mokọ du ho no dwumadie be na yenuanu edi e wo South Africa ho at least we have an embassy in South Africa
yes
betimi amaye na update because me share video be and I think that's the video you have
yes
and I think so ti asem na ma me kana say adenti na am be so be kofi na do ko bo develop in fact me tell me real boy Yes, me because
Ghana in the t-shirt a t-shirt brown yeah we don't move in
and over see beside in Kratano you say Kratano you take sound near around I should tell you say Kratano and should I never valid
birthday
but
man must eat and survive.
No say a lot of family over there.
Ghana High Commissioner of South Africa now omoko rescue Ghana no and on any the officer on any din komo no catch any so onim so wabusia for Ghana ne ma men na irenia da din to nkasa na omuhu so ye safe na wo mo officer bibia ye yinti video no na on Ghana High Commissioner of South Africa ra Benjamin Kwasi edi enkomo honom
no. So I think say one thing I was say you say obi akrosu bia no kwa emra e wo kro no so and say oye o man bana so udi mra so most of the times come into contact with some of these challenges here because ye nim bebre say ye nua no mo tu kwan ma no ne no and pempi no krata no bebre o ha e visiting bisa no mo deko
George eno an ye deko ogoduru ho no mo a
okoduru ya na o hedi wa ho ni sitie na ne ba no
I dey if ye nye
o risk the coin na wo sensen we chi abasa na edru onso so a on say afi na wo bepe eye nkrata nti ye woni ma bi wo a onye bi
it's true
me no de bia me ka say empokuma se ayeti me wo bepe bi bebre okuma se a se me o mam sika dodo se nkra na sa ade sa bobe no nso a me o yam de me mfa wo
okay
you always be I am a de me mfa wo and say obi ka say ya je ne phone ya je ne say metima bo always be fo bi okuma se den mu baako
yes
na okoko fire it is when himself on krata semonya your baby wo hwa yemfa hobi your baby wo hwa yenko hobi and let's also tell our brothers in South Africa say we should also not forget say said the omo Ghana na say ebimam ku no ana ebimam nipa ni bi aba South Africa so also na aba South Africa oba Ghana has South Africa for ma bebre Ghana has omudi juma bi
big businesses are in free South Africa omo wa has
the course we echine bi obi so sorry ka say ane de yenuanu mu ye yenso yenye sa bi emfentua on ka yensem bebre because we Ghana must go. Nigeria for issue see what's in Nigerians? Say at a point in time, Ghanaians started deporting Nigerians in Ghana.
Oh, okay, okay.
They started deporting Nigerians in
Ghana.
Foreigners, no.
Okay.
And then time omunya oil now, musu crunch says air prosper na mu say e also air yede no. And Ghanaians were coming there in their numbers. And they decided say ani e mo so mo beko.
Okay, the amount ye maybe so payback time.
Opportunity about between
okay. Okay.
And I think say an eye for an eye enya the
it's true.
And I think say enya first time I AC ewo South African ni.
True.
And I've always said say me who African Union mostly I hate to say some toothless bulldog be they are unable to bite because the air also was South Africa. No, you don't need a single nations to make a comment on this. It's not about Ghana, it's not about Nigeria, it's about Africans in South Africa. And KBU say AU4 will make a very strong statement
it's
on
true.
this.
It's true.
Now, Oma won union more South Africa. Say yenka say so there will be ye enya, there will be enya your own kwan say mamra. Nipa krono edi. You know some money krata we more Ghana no mu yejuma ensem fatana na times the police and immigration and they go after such people.
It's true.
And it is also say nipa krono ne ne na nim yo ye no ya just report to the police. And famra no
insurance
na wankasa no onye ne ope emfentia unua because and now we say echina bi unua bi so betima akwa kopie another country enye nipa nyina na omuni mbone fache David say ni nua bi on Nigeria ni akopie ya ni say ni nua na ni ya ni say no ni South Africa ni bi tini to ko ma bia
yes no so kono so
akofan se kwanse ti e best say in this instance African Union should come in.
Sure.
Ni kwan say the individual
states. Calling on the South African president Cyril Ramaphosa say o address it o mine no calling on mu to order. Ti Kroma says MTN say free South Africa.
Yes.
Your friend say Absa Bank Game, ShopRite, Stanbic Bank. Why Nina free South Africa na Ababe Gold Fields.
Yes.
Any mining companies, free South Africa na a work cream. And yeah, sure say your South Africans so are almost Roma say or more a year Juma or Ghana see.
KNUST called socializing or Anglo Godas and those times. But when we went to or more residential areas, there were young South Africans about 20 or 30 at the clubhouse. We were told that these are free South Africans to come and do an attachment and other things. So yes, some of them almost so ever to our areas. Because because the person is a South African, and we make things so difficult. That's how you say African. Even crossing to Europe is much easier than crossing to another African. And the young the Europeans don't do same to us.
It's true.
And sometimes you're very extra careful, and South Africans should know very much well. Say, they were just around 1994 and they had opportunity. It's a little Africa till today. I'm just sure say also money is
sure. Then the George J. Oka, the NPP communication team and yetene kanomame Emma Emmanuel Opoku-Mensah kwaba Emmanuel Opoku-Mensah so eka the NDC communication team mame Emma na kwaba Ima if you boko
nyame adom
Asante Achim Central Asante Achim South Asante Achim North if you boko baby adin na mo registration ni ade no mo wiana iti mo the next stage mo de beto abayi mo branch executives ana na se munye nro ho no mo
ye ama on say ya no say we agi say regional and national for back constituency
okay
na omba audit
okay
the omo audit we na omo verify ni ma we are then the next stage ni say ya be nomination at the polling station level now no the next level you're doing is you be a nomination for more polling station level and
okay now yes only MPP ni NDC nyina more the same levels say
almost the same
yes almost
so
almost so more pick forms akwa contest for polling station and polling station elections and I'm more the near branch elections
but they are the same.
They were almost the same.
I mean, the difference is, say, the almost friend of police station.
Almost friend a branch, yes.
Until after, yeah, branch. I think some police station elections in Nigeria.
Okay.
Constituency regional elections now.
Okay.
But
okay.
It appears the process is in there. About the registration here or police station I know they started jaw and rest why they might not a 10 chair or model.
Okay.
Also than that every
okay.
The next stage is police station elections constituency and then regional and then we move to national.
Okay. Mami Musa South Africa the ekosu me sure say ja what it be kakra I'm for visa South Africans, are not being fair to their fellow African countries, and especially this attack we crowd there, specifically Ghanaians, Nigerians, and Zimbabweans, and Zambians, and more ekro honomono. I'm for visa they are not being fair to Omonian African countries. Maybe create Bashe, the African Union, maybe Bashe. Sa African Continental Free Trade is we say we cause it make nonsense of sa free trader ye preach over the years say Africa ye amongst ourselves now yes our borderless is a crowd Ghana crowd say is a free visa to all Africa it makes sabi nonsense of sania money na
if you look at the underdevelopment of the African continent now the fact is na free Africans it appears that your door how no change
yen Ghana for no any
meka yen
Africans in general okay
because say obasa all be ba bevan say broni fan obroni e be ba yen abibre mu haba bia it appears that
we hold them in high esteem.
Yes, so.
A chain. Say, never say, Obi free UK, America, but Ubu the man no. Higher than Obi of Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso.
Any opa.
But if a woman so abroad side, America, and I say, any race for no so. Omu chain. Yeah. Say if it is Europe, yeah, free Europe, you know, respect chain.
Yes.
Say Africa. So the question I'm asking ourselves, they say, I didn't know yen I be before no years yeah you muya and sometimes no you see you see a building that your friend is a system my friend says will be free Ghana Kotugwa. I mean it should be said as a free and it should be any barriers.
Yes.
But we are near my course South Africa my colleagues be more order. My colleagues are still me mate by crime training college. As of today, I'm going to say we training college less than 3 years, I think 2 or so years. And call
South Africa.
As of today, no.
Okay.
Maybe why in further studies, first degree masters in our.
Okay.
So no mudin koma. South Africans now move yay before no. Omu ya kete. Ena ahoya so omu. Omo ye nkrofo omo ya ahoya pa. Se me colleagues be omo trade or say unyo obi a we exceptionally good in your field of specialization. I mean, remember say one of my state. Remember say Ashanti region.
Yes.
Be a district now one.
Yes.
It is a komasa when you're indispensable pa. Remember so let's say Kumasi Metro. The next say very human Yaw Boamah of Ghana. Towards Yaw Boamah is a UAD. Near far South Africa. It is only when if it is mathematics, your area of specialization.
Yes.
Adia Yaw Boamah better be or yes, South African indigenous means when your muscle at the same be
okay.
That is how they are. And mostly the South Africans now indigenous now zangazano. Because of apartheid system, abrofun be di won so chain into. Ama abrofono agije jo amun sa asi bebre ukomu your friends uko the cities no cities na ifo no awo na ye ho adwuma. And the South Africans now omu mpa adwuma mu wo sabi you know outskirt that krase hono. It is over Yaw Boamah na Africana. Na so akọ yi tira nyeska. Near her na Yaw Boamah wabo tie ocean tade ye ni to then they begin to attack you.
Yeah.
Na me Mr. D poem be Abraham War College. Nightfall in Soweto.
Yeah.
We are saying nightfall comes like a dreaded disease seeping through the pores of a healthy body. Now what is our poem now? In the night, me fan say bonunsia konunsia ne fan ni mu bribri no a. Night soon becomes an enemy.
Yes.
South African.
Yes.
Clasping of daggers.
Yes.
And they under the cover of the night no. Because we to a soon by obi twesika pa no dia wo. And the woman no among themselves the indigenous no. Eniema nse dem ko but if you look at eniema course na me gidi say and I've heard the Foreign Affairs Minister speak.
Yes.
Yeah, the High Commissioner or no, I believe said the South African Foreign Affairs Minister no. Diplomatically, no more I believe said Sanima because what MYNA one diplomatic relationship.
Ghana ni no more attacking no na Ghana's High Commissioner to South Africa, Ora Benjamin Kwasi, omo rescue no netting officer, on any dink come on or catch and so onka bibi. Enchre the busian for Ghana no more command to me say he's safe now or more office now everything is under control now. Oh yeah.
Because the South Africans, I mean, almost the Foreign Affairs Minister, the President, no, and all those who matter no. Say Oman taking up one. Sadi omuye effect because sabi.
Imam say Ghanaians are taking over their jobs. Yeah.
I mean, you see,
and say, "Utiem command." So I say, jobs no say Ghana for no edgy from Monsem. It say eti kroma say ya. No wakachre imase bia imanko e cleaner. Onu bi ne kumase boy wa so hu. Wa ye your this miniature jobs are almost South Africans refuse omo nye. So but normal baby yes and you say by nature some ye lazy pedjuma
there are most Ghanaians barbers
yes
and baba adwuma no so ska but ono onye
there's this woman and opena oni me kasa no say no oye Ghana aduane fufuo ni ade no say virtually 6 months bia no omo ba no so be gini sika nti ono de wa ye ne say oye adwuma na bia getting to the 5th month o say so mo ba so no anya sika mo ma mbeku no to oye adwuma no getting to 5th month no na ajawa pe bia bi de akwakotena 1 month ne no hu say we ne de omo beje.
You see, Entina make us say, poem no, just do a simple Nightfall in Soweto.
Yes.
By Oswald Mishali.
Okay.
If you read that poem, now what poem nasia. Even though a poem nachakakra, the message in the poem, no, I think it
resonates with a net happenings.
It just summarizes the very society of South Africans, and for that matter, free situation not a patent is the apartheid system. There was insecurity within and around. Yes. Production very fast too. Nightfall comes like a dreaded disease seeping through the pores of a healthy body, ravaging it beyond repairs. A murderous hand lurking in the shadows, clasping the dagger, strikes down the helpless victim. I'm the victim. I'm the slaughtered. Every night in the streets, I am covered by the fear gnawing at my timid heart. In my hopelessness, I languish. Man has ceased to be man. Man has become beast. Man has become prey. I'm the prey. I'm the quarry.
We are okay.
You see, I'm a literature person.
Yes, but
keep practical enough.
At the literature,
it's a very nice poem.
Yes.
A practical situation.
Yes.
A very practical.
Yes. Imakwaba. Now here. Observe Emmanuel Osejenfi, development consultant or a kind of.
Everybody was saying Nightfall. Last time was a Nightfall. You are my mortal enemy.
Yes.
But why were you ever created?
Yes.
Why can't it be daytime?
Yes.
Anytime, forever.
Daytime.
Sorry.
Forever.
Yes. Daytime.
Forever. More.
Much as he wished for daytime.
Yes. But
one pathetic situation in South Africa, they say. Poor Moe Canada, Banana John Robbie.
Yes.
And now we enemy pay, we a target. Like we a foreigner
pay target.
Yangasama contact and any rate or from saloon.
Okay.
Almost went to me a saloon into. I know to tune said a weapon walk on. Into be back no jab abontia. Na on Nokia. Na what being quick was our local.
And it's Zanki, what has say no. Minti be studio do way to ma obia me room. But me room and my lock no.
Over man wa lock no.
Into obi bar
or customer bar Obama or customers nini.
Yes.
Obama no left right. Obi na no was lock no.
Okay.
No say one guy be no a Ghanaian. Oh Obonidi say if you know. Or no said that Oboni tour enko. No boy mo pa.
Oh, South Africa.
Guy na ba Ghana. Eba back mo bonu tuaku.
Oh.
Guy na hu nti omo ye safe kakra. Ghana ni bonu tu enko no. Oba Ghana sa buy all of a sudden omo nim de ye. Nti o ba kra o twen eye guy na yi ni bi. Ansana oba back to Ghana.
Oh.
That is the situation in South Africa.
Oh.
Say we are seeing a security system omo de na poorest.
Very.
Was no more robbery so police need them.
They don't care.
Yes,
police need them on fee. Inti Ghana for no, me besides say I don't know so more for me a coup. Na more report say Emma security agency say this is the situation. Na more pay two, na more buy. Or say guys need there or your bar. Or say ni kunu no ba Ghana
na ka no.
Ha. Inti member need the P na o two.
Is it or prepare no self defense.
Aye.
Because you see the listing, obi wait my betita baby, a customer ni room na quick.
No so di actually.
Piano no room. Sa no duru ha any one city krom one musical one the
rand so the South African rand yeah.
One chromaninka. But ena omo gang leader bi so a Roberts no. Uhuna na periodically say o see the oil no. Ebi a month bi no settle. Hey. For a period of 5-6 months no more.
Oh, okay, then just say
for settle we no.
Leader no.
Say hey.
I had don't go there.
Where my customer mamon call.
Okay.
Ha, intinam so no na near dinti no. Woni omo when who intem. South Africa ni back na catch ni say, ah we ni tiba no.
Yeah.
Na catch ni say, we no e stubborn pa hu na omo suro no kakra.
Okay.
Jampa ode ne ba ya, ode ne kasa ya ojiska. Ade was month the timi do 2 weeks no asaba.
Nani obende ima.
Mama month ni zoo.
For your safety.
2 weeks no aba. Oga ade hongo.
Oh.
Na afi we is scam. But on say omo si akwanto omo si keyi ne omo ya wo.
Yes.
Into no ya arrangements na oba time on so say the man ya ne ya so.
Sika nti na man ne ba okro mo zega. Ne ho to no anase na sum juno a.
Yes, AU. Yes, UN.
Yes.
You see, said the situation omo canon. And I make us a minimum bio the bena. Or ka wa asemo a obeka say jadi okay canon.
As oto anase
say be mo anquanity.
Yes.
One we say obeka canon. One ka say abona man they say on it say wait me as on say no yi ni na. Xenophobic attacks no. Dem kwanko.
Oh.
No say dey asho.
Oh.
Dem ni na nkomo say na dem ni na.
Oh,
it's a real.
Akola we young boy be a omo bun. Hey, me check video we na me say small boy you. Say you see punch akola no we. Hwe.
Obona na she ti akobo there.
Yes. She.
Na I don't know where South Africans now where muntu kwan. Me nim there. Because kroma yentia nationals be our me who Cameroon need but me who South Africa di Ghana.
Ne momo omutuetue mako.
Well, what I say and say muno no mudie no but and I make us say AU level no any ade no say sebio omo ankasa no madwumo hare a
African Union.
African Union no?
Yes.
You could have done something about it.
Yes.
You see leadership now make us say missing in our part of the world no. They sit down up xenophobic attack no part 2 embra then they will start setting up arranging meetings. It doesn't make sense. Well, there is a tendency say create a friend in South Africa, hopefully,
yeah.
And the MI cannot put austerity measures in place
to
deal with such occurrences. But Chroma, they just see a train. I mean, you could 3, 4, 5. I've almost meet, almost in Kunya. And the leadership, no ambassador, no, so called Father Betna, I share white shirt, I bought, I didn't share the corner.
Microphone.
It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. One person also reported President Mahama to say, African presidents, and I'm a
yes, he is taking over as African Union chairman.
Look at this.
When he take you over,
and was how Obonamanie say you need to act because a bit my escalate.
It's true.
Where they say a few attacks. What you say? A bit to me a year now you boom. And that is what we Juma now to as a populist na Ghanaian hold on now camera down so them say TV stations now be. Now, Jenny D, you are not there to make a name. You are there to solve problems.
Sure.
Is you are the needful.
Sure. I'm for the Emmanuel Osei Jemfi or your development consultant and your training. Can my anyway. There's this issue now what we mention fie and men can say and a Sunday sa warning no. Any cause in a politicians. Observing that me and Sankomo in me dibia, any dear me ding, sit through, and come far ya hinsem, ya mamreni, ya mania hono, se me dibia and a kayame dim pa. Ningina quaco ye, the acoso was sampa. Sampa say, even court, high court, name, Ghana. The chieftaincy National House of Chiefs agasete ajibibi atum se Nana Samba Jafla and also dear ewo eye sampa na ubiti baby so no so ye hene na mayhem near the day and I am told to say ohene ne peso kokrom hono mo no kwe ne wo fa no mo o mafiri mu aye and a national security name empanimfo bi peso mo preventing no say okokrom officer owra kro no mu a Kronumu just the BC enye papa. And Yura say on the who say the Bono regional minister, the local government minister, and the interior minister, and the Shechirima Sadia na Ekoso, no catch se mre ye ninkaso. Power is transient. Enche ebefi womo ensa. And omo monim story no so say the current Bono regional minister no emra manson ba akonya no ho no ona na ye lawyer edema young boy na olusu case no a wantimi anie no and ama media de no ono so nya ye no Bono regional minister say and you say the slightest ade na je say omo eye niema ewo krom ho no mo together with other ahemfo bi omo Bono and oma kabumu a sa chaos we ekoso na sa one way na manfo fi say as a politician see in the Mekai say was it the late Professor John Evans Atamel's time a similar one saw happening Emma 24 SND warning that time na Bono regional minister near friend Kojonya Meche Mafu Mekai pa Emma Mekai say National Peace Council penifo 2 Land Cruisers eba mention him fie na nyasem ketwa and I am told to say every Monday ni Tuesday na otu for Sundays are warning eno akra de yesi Land Cruisers ewura menhia yimfie na nyasem ketwa ene chena yesi eto aso akosa yes echena yewura edi dwumadi kese but yesi from eno de besi ne Land Cruisers ekofie ho no nyasem ketwa ebisa se masade ni si ansa na motutu America akwa na amamre de ekire ene de eka ye de to a ekire din imam am start sam komo we mfemfiri on mo fisemo na mo wo abem sese
imabe
opokumensa opokumensa refisem wo imafo bi no e wo via me ima and am wo George okay na mayeni poku mama sha se mfemfiri ho no mo
even though we invite him say me NDC
yes
I will not speak as NDC person
on this particular issue yeah
and me nkasa se santini susu me ya santini but me nkasa se santini
and I want kasa so say NDC ni
me nkasa se NDC
okay
say South Africa me pesa me kasa se Ghana ni oya law abiding Ghana ni a obumra if you look at our constitutional architecture no issues of chieftaincy and yet politics chieftaincy and the politics if you look at the chieftaincy act if you look at your constitutional a daddy prefer say amanyosem ne ahensem I say petru eni nsuo
yes
what the ba ku gu ba kuma it means I now a kwan fa so di asem wo chieftaincy nsensem one say assembly here the traditional council no a mevanse bi asante achema gogua ena ahensem asia the traditional council no at the local level no mo we have a judicial committee
yes
so the judicial committee ni di asem no na say antintamo now they are back regional house house of chiefs what about regional house of chiefs na antintama national house of chiefs once all of these no if you look at the hierarchy of chieftaincy the normal traditional court system no it finds no expression in your friends
yahinsemu yeah
and who the national house of chiefs ediwie na say wa asem no bebu abo also on tiasia the only court obetim dey call Supreme Court
the Supreme Court of Ghana
the Supreme Court kasa we are and one
Echredin Uni assembly ultimate call for judicial review
that you can friends you may probably rebrand the Supreme Court how often have been reviewed
it's true
so it is only the Supreme Court that is part of the normal court structure na obetumi
ya hinie structure no ma hyehyɛ ede ato no no say yire so e what 3 levels ni nyina the obetumi ba mi Supreme Court not even the High Court okay
now who has some see what Bono emantem here
yeah
you see you can't administrate regional your normal administration say region here region no sabe ahensem and I say chieftaincy no it transcends beyond regionalism
Yes.
Ashanti Kingdom. Asantia.
Yes.
Asante uko voter Oti.
Yes.
Asante yeho.
Na no Monday Asante my traditional council tenase ade ye me fe ho ye say who say votarians ba na ye omo kire omo ekire be die nti omo ba bi omo ba be tenase.
Yes.
And ya akorde omo men can say respect ni bibia ye de ma man hene eni ahemfo ni abrempomfo ni nyina
Sabe we are rara man hena.
Yes.
Sabe agogo man hene nche o.
Dabi. Yes.
Ofenso man mu nyina mo ya man hene.
Yes.
Now, we call our friends bono but I Tuobodom, Nkranza, I mean, Brekum, no, yes. And when you know Santi Kingdom, no,
yeah, or you have baby a sampa we are ye can once me. Yes, more about a ye mention him fee a bit actually you.
Now, let me come back to the issue at stake.
Yes,
sir, Abante Bina Faruko, someone when he been.
Yes, your friend Farouk Samodia.
Samodia in Kunya Dina.
Yes, only the other. Maybe I'm meeting your friend Ahmed Farouk. Yes, young man. Yes, young man. Yes. So now you are not graduating from law school.
Yes,
a lawyer.
Sabrante Farouk.
Yeah.
Don't you forget, say, a bra or pair say obedi sampa mine.
Yes.
Sabi, sir, I could ubia.
Yes, a pray.
Sabi, me fenso mantam bra me nana we are fucking than toy. I this year be
pray, yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Now kwa. O hinu so ga say abusu adua no che.
Yes, chire abusu adua.
This Farouk boy no. You subjected yourself to the power and authority of Opemso.
Otumfo, yes.
Who betina Otumfo anim?
Yes.
Say wo sefata say de akonwa ne ma.
Ya Grace minim say video no ho anka mo fa nto so ma emra obegina Otumfo anim o menhia himfi a.
I'm saying over kuntunkuni.
Yes.
Wow. So for you to have initially subjected yourself to the authorities of Otumfo. Say wo sefata say wo di ade. Na the judicial committee no ya hwehwehwe mu an say wo you're only the rightful person is who did.
Yes.
Then you turn. Na say be me social media. And collaborate on my press conference.
Yes.
Na sabi some of kan me. Mean to me famano some of kan be fa sabi mention. Mean to me transformano kan. And basa na say sabi me so me any dey mention. You understand?
Yeah.
And the first thing they say one say mu mention and then oba jina mention. Esre say ohene meso mesafata se medi na waba na se yedi asem no na wabusu adua no wantumi ankere say sebe wo ye dehye na obi a sebe opimso so na so no bebre o na ni ye bebre sebe nimdia odomankoma de adom no wonem ye ni bi ba bi opimso hwe koduru no wonem ye ntimi hwe koduru ana atemu aba ene ese wo no you are not the rightful person so dia now enon kanfua
we emra obegina opem so anim no na ogina ho no
Farouk no
Farouk no ogina ho no yes
wow when anim wow ana wo aba e di asem no ama abo then you went through all the legal processes legal processes ni nyina sabe emra makwan
so yes
Ghana yemra kuni constitution makwan ana what go through all the process we go through all the process what lose Amma emramu no se Yaw Boamah eduko di ebi amanse hwan hene na se en gazette wa wonyo hene
Debi.
You cannot perform your two roles hene bia play your the friends traditional role
yes
and your other legal role bia say we play for example say en gazette wa the judicial committee of the traditional area now one untumi nkwatena committee no so the paramount chief no ntumi use serve on the judicial committee if you are not gazetted now ya gazette the other ohene no
yes Samba Jafla
now the court of appeal
a court of appeal judge yes
now
a court of appeal
now say also that year be by okoye
yes
then a letter came from the Bono regional
minister
say he cannot guarantee his security.
Security
and therefore anybody say then the next year we answer is Farouk no. No, only the one grant no the opportunity say otumi amu akoya yi. Me they are meant if it is anything to go by.
This is the Bono regional
I am
minister.
appealing to the
On an lawyer dema Farouk no.
Mr. Onkamase I am appealing to the President of the Republic. John Dramani Mahama say and someone yatien say no cry. The Bono regional minister should be sacked. He does not qualify to represent people within that jurisdiction. Do you know why?
I didn't.
If it is true, say we are a lawyer, we are a legal representative,
qualified and practicing lawyer.
No, I'm not saying he's not a lawyer.
Yes,
but if he was a lawyer for Farouk Noah,
yes,
and I would say issue, instructions say you cannot guarantee the safety of Nana
Samba
Jafla,
yes,
area.
Yeah.
No, wow. So what me I guarantee the security of a person? We are legal representation, against the same disputed, what do you call it, a traditional issue.
Yes.
Then it means that he has compromised his position. If a Biden can be a step aside, and no man be a deputy regional or maybe the regional coordinating council or the whoever.
Maybe the regional police commander take over.
Regional police commander.
Yes, on one regional coordinating
on one
regional coordinating director.
Then you can't do any of this without subject to his approval.
Yes, but
the crack and the minister. He
could have deferred, say, given my position, say, na me legal counsel to Farouk no.
Yes.
Whatever decision be making, maybe it might compromise.
Make a decision, but a fair one. Simple.
Even if this is not taking a fair prior. Given the fact that you represented one of the parties, whoever this is not be taking and go in favor, that person might think say it is because of say who represented one party in Ebasa.
It's true.
You understand?
It's
so
true.
for him, to have, I think I once read his paper. For him to have read, to have written to the paramount chief, Young Gazette no say you cannot guarantee his security. But the same character could guarantee the security of Farouk. I'm a Farouk, and in Namwa, look at these atrocities. And run me tear up him so on some hour. Videos. Many Georgia Jayako. Near Semi, by Georgia Yanchino. You understand? So, what it then tells everybody is that Bono regional minister, he has overly put himself in a compromised position. He does not qualify to be the regional minister. Now, me, said me because I am not speaking as Asantini, I am not speaking as a NDC, I'm speaking as Ghanaian. Sabi me me pemra, me pese pere ye juma. Mesre say I'm appealing passionately to the President of the Republic say the Bono regional minister Neso Sakeno. He doesn't qualify say obey because so long as he remains there, that quagmano it will continue to deepen. That your friend say tension ne basabasa given his compromised position me giving where me and say I don't think say we a neutral arbiter sabi or sefata say oversee the affairs of the Bono region. It must say he does not qualify, as of now, he does not qualify to lead the Bono people. It must say the president should listen to me. Now, Prime Minister idiot, Mr. Reno, when you free or no power from
I'm for calling say you should rather reshuffle him. So if he say obey him the expertise, I will not be more on reshuffle non fan call baby efufro. Mamra George on Mansana. Me imadem simnin mu ni giran fifi ntimo kikabo mana ya babechi George memra ho no this issue
baby amegina no I wouldn't like to politicize this particular issue in the sense that me call a university me room na meda na mene Pascal and na Usa Samuel say we a doctor Usa Samuel geometric department ke university omo ne ma mete sampa kane na mente sampa da
On ma oti kura e friend say Sampa.
Na mente Sampa. Eti me national service supposed to me to German North no. Na me pese me ko hu Sampa kuro no.
Okay.
Eti those times no mo kan ye papa no ko ti me ko ho na the mentality was that koko ni niam bebre wo Sampa temu ba me ko e me hunu.
Okay.
So I those back and like now koko na mo kika no. So the koko they were referring to Western.
Oh, okay.
Most of the people over there, no,
Ecuador, Western, no, Maba, Sampa, okay. Okay.
Eho na me service within the area. Me no di matches so minim says I never on also national service no, on also be Sampa.
German North. Okay.
Yes. Me specifically I was me wo Goka.
Okay.
That is one of the sub areas.
Me tete Sampa kroni bi de Sampa Kokoa.
Me wo Goka so me tima bo bebre.
Okay.
From Siketia to Mole to
Suma Hinkro
to Sampa Krono.
To Sampa Krono.
That's number 1, that's number 2, Kokoa, Buni, Goka, Esioko.
Oh, what's na wampa? Sure. Mo what's na wampa?
And one thing I mean who know area and say me can say Tama me could draw somewhere around 2010. One of the poorest districts, especially cry say the capital of a district. Frankly speaking, so when you book Kronosua, be anywhere a child say this is a district capital.
Anti Sampa na the capital of German North district. Okay.
Yes, and it's almost like a twin city between Onisuma and Krono.
Okay. Okay.
And be anywhere Krono a child say this is a district capital. Apart from the normal banks and those police headquarters and hospitals, district hospitals and other things, but not even a third road within the area there. And so area near very terrible. But the only thing that holding the economy of a German North and German North the Sampa market.
Okay.
Markets near what Sampa no.
Okay.
Apart from the cashew now, the catchment area no. German North, German South. The last I think it's a drop format.
Yes.
German North, German South. When Chita in those areas, cashew growing area, and the whole day we cashew, but the whole day the economy near one the Sampa market.
Okay, Sampa Jano.
Dino Mondays.
Okay.
And market I kwa ye dig Ghana cities or edi avoren safe and
so. Okay. Okay.
Till today, I check dodo a ye di within the catchment area dodo na no mfa free Cote d'Ivoire. Best I check out be di
that was Sampa ho area ho na
Cote d'Ivoire na di free so ye kra because if you ko botu ko emu wa very close but ya okwa emu
okay
it's baby a market ne bad because avoidance na adini but ntokwa sha say untimi enka the same things market no make it Sampa Krono bibia de boajaman
okay
in the sense that said they now all kind of asem sisi ya the target because community no and subebresa even though it's a district capital
sir
and subebresa
okay
and ama half Krono so one side a free baby ahimfie ne ewo e dey call I would have put it like the I don't want to do that but they feel call Nasek na Fana Presby secondary school that the secondary school side they feel call a friend if you no call that side don't belongs to the young guy I can say me
Farouk no
side
Samudia okay
and now if free the former hospital on the side call let me say the enclave I've forgotten the community Adadium side and so Nana
Samba Jafla okay
so anything
did I just say the air cost on a split chrono okay
so what happens anytime they BBC beyond they target themselves the markets in the name say free Samba Jafla for fear
okay
say down when your name say free somebody fear
okay
so gradually, it is reducing the town to ashes.
Okay.
And no crepe also say and say most of the people living in Sampa have relocated to Suma.
Nipa bebre omote Sampa
ehunti no they've relocated to Suma. Most of Ghana Education Service.
Yes.
Most of programs are near here on Sampa nyina ye di ko Suma.
Suma hinkro.
Because anytime we be a obeti krabia okro ni mu bia no you see say Pragane one do any is running to Osuma because
okay.
And as we speak now, even after 10 o'clock, you cannot walk within the community.
Enumerate 10.
Police ban a year or I walk for the past 2 years.
Wow.
After 10, you cannot walk within the community. You also in terms of 6 o'clock.
Another Soweto.
Another Soweto, the another Soweto.
Yeah. See, Ama Chrono, me say Abowie and and mesre impanyimfo a war within this particular area. You could be with witness what happened in Boko. Boko ye kroba kwa na Ghana ye jina ne nanso ana ye nya sika di free Boko. And exactly the same thing ana e si e wo sampa kro nim. Na omunya sika pa di.
Asema okay na production team na my videos ne binti we market ni mu no.
Yes, within the market.
And I just say utim se nipa na ye se na you know. Oma identify and so belonging to one of the particular fashions, you know.
And within SARS, as we say, they've killed a lot of the youths. Pray and never be said by say, Mabuno, Akofa, Quambi, so Omu Dindu Bonnet.
Dear Dro, Sebeya, Uchan Sekaye, Utunu Tuo so Emo.
Which of fashion he or she belongs to.
Dear Drew.
Oh,
I said George or the protected home.
And no ma sister who feel a while
it's true, yes.
You didn't say them could be so timid, dear brother, so I'll be real. And you know, a job be fine.
It's true.
Every blessed day, be a day in, day out, say, amount for a free money. Now, the MA, how many say, a free area on your mind, Uncle Pio, Madam, 2 quarters an hour on it. And almost the crow job no do, the media was adiano. Because what's your man on it? And not see a machine.
Yes.
And now, so when you now Sakaya, it's not the very Yamono yet, the way they say, or not.
On your Tiabrutre,
when you hope.
And now,
some now kind of better to a day or two. But not the chronacy. Because they are conscientizing a year, a mobno, say. But there was one a year, market like shop pa a more and one a baby a man for funny because a bar a free breakum patamodi cosuana didn't moody free pie sampa. Even people in Accra. This metro mass ni STC na de no. Yeah, see do doing in a rise from because I from Côte d'Ivoire.
Okay.
To Sampa.
To Sampa.
Yes. The free one. Na man for be fa the abasunya.
The abasunya, the abakumase.
If you come to those areas, as CIC port.
Morning one no. Oh, there were from. Okay.
It's your honor. Nipa dodo na no. Ekofa.
Okay.
Edeba. But say ukofa enye. Because bus now mo malodu DSC wono niam na malodu amode ba betu bus ko be atwaja tu because it is coming from a particular fashion and a particular shop over there. Now the money had you say who din komo ye mpatemu a e din say obehu nipa na ni din komo no
baby ojina
eti assembly obeka bia no o ka wa no si na they are looking at where you belong to within the area and immediately obeye a target to them. Senior, forget. They will deal with you.
Life here short.
Forget, they will deal with you.
Wow.
Within the area.
Wow.
And as in piano waka a talk any of the fashion, especially the youth. I'm not even look at elders now.
Young boys and girls,
young ones, boys and girls no more community. Not long ago, let me put it this. Drobo Secondary School, Nafana Secondary School, Bolo Drosek. One student akwani obi twa no from Ofri Sampa ye twa no wie no
omobo ball no no twa
no abwa no ho che omunya no mo the other guy no. So there was one master in Drosek na catch omo say no omo pe ekan a enfantu nsuo no mo hwengu boy no ho why e nuro na wadi in anticipation of the ebesi wo the community nim no so any little provocation kitwa bi no
a drone can ho
adena aka no ho so react now somebody who is not even part of the situation obi on kan ho no on kan to kan obi bia ball kra agudie keke na wodi no that end e baya nka opese odeniema esi niema ni see yes the regional minister say at least say why be papa ma region
yes
now
yes
now se nampo wo a year interest wo mu kra na say no ye papa
yes
the marriage in you should make sure say because some pasika na onye free sampan and mabiem and don't forget that day in day out a BBC soldiers na you move in soldiers over there sika kakra na ba the district ni mu na wo senke de project in the district no the last I think say so this in Ubenya one of the tapes now this in say they spend close to 70,000 a day
yes a German former German South and a German North.
Current German North district DC
you know.
So okay. Close to 70,000 a day on the security mobile.
Soldier for the police for the go to maintain peace. No.
So
they spend say
70,000
700 million a day. Wow.
700 million a day on them.
Wow.
On them.
Wow.
And so where sadi we koya bisa won say sika saying in a free government woba sika saying in internally munya e free district
yes
and day in day out no they impoverish the people over there.
It's true.
I Adam pine
it's true
the omo ye ni nyina no omo suro omo ho no are moving and what they've not realized is that most of the indigenous over there no see omo dan nyina wo suma
development no
is heading towards
Suma Hinkro.
It's heading towards Suma Hinkro because Obia Suro and they are building a Suma Hinkro
instead of Sampa and Kaya district capital because
most of a man I bet a jaw a year go Wednesdays no after 6 bar Osuro so call Ekwa Kudra and we are nowhere new the correct time so most of them are renting in Kokoa and Ibiadaso. So gradually they are all moving away from Bruna your friend Sampani in particular. And you realize so good business I can say first a buy na cashew warehouse I can say no more building or Sampa. Now they move all of them to Suma. I buy the basic area. And I said, what about cashew? What to buy $100 cashew? They go and what babuna. What who say boys here so two gidi but time na be bobo cashew and no
time they come bend.
Obia PBB asundwe wo.
It's true.
And so they are moving all those developments away from Sampa. And I always say no kra no wo ho kan. Omu nim say no kra na nkasa ni. Then so kwan e be fa so and I said them guys I don't want to politicize this issue. Said you who say boko say you try na open so de na no tum na nipa isusu say si yi ni flu asumwie ebeba e oboko me gidi say anya binum de asumwie o say ba boko no ene ye sa choka ni ebesre say yenhwe na baby ade ne da no yemfanto because ya anya ne sa e be frato because day in day out the AC the catchet area issue be some little issue
asemenya asem kra
mufie ne say dija to me wa the person aba market e woguka onni fie wo sampa no dija to ni fie mu ho it what market woni nyina no oni sound man bia no ye bia enya adwuma and osuro so be ko sampa kronum ti just o pe area ho ba bi da na ade na brass a watimi akọ ho ahwe say
obitima fa ne japade bia
ekwa na say and the weird aspect of it is that boys ni nyina ji agro bobo ye bibia bobo ni area afei ekoduru say benkuma na nifa na afei Owia kogina na oto abo wo wunua na wo ne bobo park so no wunua na ni di agro no hwe na no omukọ Jafre fi o the same pompan for kra no wunua yes DC
no okay
so, I think he's George Refi
okay
o kra se bibi mponi a hwe nkra be 10 12 13 years nkra wo fi ho mutimi twa nkra achi mani na papai why would you do this such a child sa kra no die na waye die na onim ne fo so waye ene ne se
tibi bu akwala na ma na chi nyina papai akwala we di 10 years
10 years 12 years 13 years why should we do this to ourselves
why
should we do this to ourselves and the unfortunate thing is that omo worry amongst themselves we papa enu wo benkuma we maame no e wo nifa ha sei enti obi kodidi wa no abeda wa obi so koda wa no abedidi wa and this is a pure family thing abusu omushi omo ho edidi omo ho nkomo nenso
ahinsem
ntino ejitwo ejika and I think say painful was sampa and Abranti ye lawyer
Farouk
ye lawyer
and Nana Samba Jafla so ye court of appeal judge omo nyina mranim fo
adie nka mrasa mu de
oh and a regional minister no so your lawyer
ti ke ka mrasa mu pa de a ka mo kra na wo se mutwa sabi tu wo na nchirima no edi achiri timi de ya desrede ya di mampanyufo se ma ne nkoye na anu techima ti obodon bi ani bi e di kede
jinsem yes
any money mu ye se the matter sempanyufo and as I intinti o mention me sure say enye se ye kodojo so akoma nkwa na atwa achiri ye make sure say baby anokre ne da na ye mfanto na ye nkasem de onti no ho ase no nti na Ghana court akese ni nyina lawyer bi opebia no onfanko na edi asem no na se so hu na udi bi mu a na se bindi no assistant na de bindi ama no so wo bibia I appeal that case because all the other men poche me
yes
appeal on that particular issue best say no say omunya abotre because krona amotwe e fa ne fa no e to na mbebo no krona na na egui nipa na wo nyina na edwane free nipa na wo nyina na e hand down one bonti omne kosi omne mo abonti development e wo say ba mo ho okotechi man the granite company factory bi o mo si ona factory no
yes
sampa no beji first allocation no
Sa
Papa ni future sampa no di kan beje
asase allocation ni bia
hey chocho
no the call techiman
ena wote na sundwe wote ho bia
ka factory ni besi wa
enka mo na okrom we komenya sa adwuma yi bia ye o ma na omu yi omu house na di free ho mo mrante no mo abu na omu yi adwuma o those warehouse because most of the times odo be kan okro bi onim cashew business bia tama mrante to cashew process bebre wi so when sifia or motocars jumo mudi the one nya hwe kura no na nyo motor akesi yi obetobi na se yi sa de di free way da che ben ye wo de bejeja ye mabuni mesre se ye mpe asem no pon asibre na
me da se yi meka ne se mi production team my mom abaso so ma me these two gentlemen ma sankomo we and imaminim so steady they've all been a bit passionate and emotional about enkomono. Senior George see carry assembly say watna hoda onim area no onim senior situation netie and we senior opokumensa so see fa asem no onim story no onim asem no and o fi say nyina ye ka de kokosi say ye masumdwe emra ima mami ntiu baby ayaba begina say
raho
yeah.
Did you have a pan every freezer? Ghana.
Yes.
Krumo ha boga bi banan say. Was say where na motina krumo a. Where na motina krumo a.
Yes, yetim.
Because mu nyina mo life here in danger.
Yes.
Was say obi okwa asoro Ghana bi enso ye bone. Ko bi ma wutam bia.
Yes.
Krumo bi pa de atimu say. Embra nya dwuma. Hey, wa woni adin bia utimi sore no ye de opi bia na ko free.
Na namu.
Hey, young man, what's it? What is it?
A friend of Farouk Samodia.
Into they say what in fear.
Yes,
we did this already.
Yes,
Finya no, ye can away. Ganam Rason can away. Sir.
Yes,
Minya maybe say so any saying no one me. Because cream of fododo.
More formula no.
Cream of fododo. More fool. Hi.
Now you are not graduate to law school.
With all the facts around case, no?
Yes.
Or nam what did this or with that? And I say I'm ready Kroma.
Yeah.
Kroma Mrawa. Hey. Na Ohineno the
Samba Jafla.
Honestly, me very disappointed in him.
Honestly, a court of appeal judge. Yes, or a court of appeal. What's not court of appeal or you?
Why judge?
What's now? Why?
What's now? Same way you didn't.
So what for processes in a move?
Only express disappointment over the regional minister.
No, too for and express it because High Court the ruling aba. Omoko appeal, Monlusu appeal no. Ya gazette or hineno. National House of Chiefs agenda to National House of Chiefs meeting oba. Bibia like
when I can say Emre Ninkaso.
Otumfo ne kachire local government minister, the Bono regional minister, ne interior minister said
the president of the country done.
We are told
say hold on.
Onam Kwanso ba Kumasi.
Enye Kumasi asem. Otumfo o say two.
Yes.
Abibio.
Yes.
That's why you're disappointed in about 3 names.
Yes.
And was I catch 3 names? The best the president can do is say Obekumase. Hey, NDC should be very careful.
Yes, yes.
They should be very careful. This is
the video. My name is Sebeti Utumfo Kakra.
Sampa yadia sam quarter bua Sampa yadia sam quarter bua yatia obi an wo peso ka me nkwa na me san koka emre amane ne mra nyina so wo yafa yanchimi ankam ye hu se ko obi cheburu ho a no no was aha no osum e de mo na betu asiri kwa asem o ma o mu nyina aha na mo and then come from my region no so anka so atu ho ya ne mesro sebra ba wo so maten oba bi ye hia yo baba so me makwa ma nsini kwan no obi an bo no na wo so oba no eni si am obi akwa ma osini kwan na then sampa wo so ewie e dia kokko to chere am ye bua ne fam o kwani kroma na regional minister bi atro se security ye anokwan de onya hine dia amara kwa ma onenam na de onya hine no afakuro na minister for ka ho na principal you know regional minister or principal you know minister for local government wo ka ho minister for interior wo nya ka ho ne sampa mo kwa akwachi nipa ya na mo akwachi fa na regional minister na Fred judge holiday no afre say one remand wo na me ka kire no wona ne nkrofo anya minister mre ye ninka so why emre ye ninka so ene monya tumi nti momfanya de mope na sampa hene wonwu krono so na di obekọ ho e medi asem obi ofri Ivory Coast me twan kontopo na enkro for cry gigi ni sika wa hadi na wonsa ye hunu mo no kra ya ma kwasa chincha papata pa abedi ye do abesia wo na na abesia wo na abetre mo abekọ ade bibia ye kan ye bia wo ho ya record na market money se mompe sana maintain so sa was regional minister o sa na ni kura wo ho ya bua na tebubu one wo ma ye ba na we mu nyina dey
we era nano we Santimine Traditional Council meeting.
Wow.
So and
nana
that day they make also yes, ebi okra manka but uti
NDC as a party and the president should be very careful. And yes, say free up him so. You see, adibi hire me kase nana and yes, would you do say nyame or do na be nyame your do.
Yes.
So would you do one year new nyame your do. Asema up him so okay. And yes, ni mu dronti. Na ema no kra ma asema na ye hu. Asema na nkasa because sanity.
Yeah. And everyone national security briefings. Mampani na nado danko kufa na kan say na wo kra no asem no se wate. Na me president every minute, every second ye briefing me the happenings of the country. O si me minim.
What is it? Wow. It is on mampani no aware. To this point, I wasn't quite. First action shouldn't be flying to Kumasi. No. As a mark of regard and respect for Tumfo, the president should have acted even before this time. I'm telling you. Because I don't know, as a deliberate, I orchestrated in favor of somebody and against somebody. Any pepe yo enko.
Yes, it's true.
What I say?
It's true.
And the M1 was a NDC word, Sebion Penifone and Safo, a woman now, be intimate to a man penny for. Council of State. I say, "O man penny, asema ba, ama to the extent to say Otu for the nanwa to say." For all you know, Otu for might set back na like wakasa will actually know. But to the extent of out, it is how we aba. Now what say here? Hey, one minute to o man penny for. Asema ne hu. We no ubetimi o man penny no betimi. Simple because encofono a gross misconduct. A gross misconduct on the part of particularly the regional minister and the Farouk guy. Ghana Mrani Ghana, I'm telling you. Emrao Hanka Farouk guy no. and he would have been picked for questioning.
Yes.
Oh my, who he has a question, question. The Farouk guy should be picked for questioning. And yet, then once he's picked, some evidences will come up.
Will pop up.
Nobody is not as severe as deterrent. Into China, say, me addition, I'm saying, so I'm saying, it is so China. Say bibi ni na me so me kwa mo say hey one we ya
ye be me pia
am na be so me mu
yes
but say Farouk we ya etoto ne benti na me say oti ho didi da sorry ada mo say ai it is sad it is sad for this country on my way on I'm telling you ye mo bo I say me ye mo bo because fundamental and you may be a was a more my your mind
we are not getting it right
ye ni yet we pride ourselves. Gateway to Africa. Can you imagine?
Mate. Nene de Emmanuel Osei Jemfi ena yetene kaninti nyankopon hu yemobo on the note of that there is some common besia say mamenko agenda 111 hospitals no na me started the free George because okay mate na me emra mamen shase mfemfri opoku mensa hono opoku amanfo say agenda 111 hospital minister say muntimi complete 101 nyina but ebisusu fi say si etimi nye sike kozisi market dia so edwa yi say bi wo hodeda so ebi ni wo de ye nsibi so ba say bi wo hono modeda yenko penti mu kure be yi na nke sika no yemfa nwra ye healthcare ye ti kro yi mu na no young man ya engineer who said they be oku Rage Hospital e be ye debate krim ye kan ya bebrebe no bed syndrome me no mienu ye di ho adanse se sikepi da baby a ima ye mfanti ye nsem fi ana ne boarding dodo
chapter 6 of the 1992 constitution e kasafa the directive principle of state policy
ima wunti law school no mekobi
na
what's it yes
na ohwe chapter 6 na kasafa development about development I won't mean say ye ehumasuan kwa
true
ye kuayon kwa
true
say national resources no say limited
yes
on minor ye sika no isa na kakra be ba say ye chena all sectors of the economy ye develop
enya ne so ne de
enti mamemra agenda 88 Who's a omampanyi kufo sorry omampanyi
nanado
akufado
yeah
ebra covid by no
yeah
and why so bc 88 hospitals
yeah 88
I think that time kwa na 2023 no cry ya be na wie no so bc o promise ye po ye bc then you do the final year no so you say crowd be abeka 111 agenda 111 question and me call TV radio so them say you see as every human being you have to be realistic your mama chose is here who feels say be kumasi akwa nyina waye cocoa roast na waye was school adan and to on fanyi
oh yes
but ofe hu nso no ane de no na adwene yes I would have we say the MPP would have been realistic enough say also be see hospital nkwa ohani dubako ohani dubako na afi baako na aka
yeah
the question and also that who go first ka he so realistically no the what I can do can say yes finance minister on a year for some for sika no na chiche ebi aka no beka zo be say me see 120 hospitals but finance minister beka say he for the business can
we ye ofuri krum de
yes
ofuri krum de na
so the question is
ofuri krum is
the question is if ye ni sika enough nana ya ye ntumi ma say ye betumi as hospital ni na we aye kan like so bi on be the policy and a chinchin ya ba ne nya
ebinom say it is at various stages so hunte bia ye hwemu a de bia eye near completion kakra te say ofuri krum te say ebia trede
yeah
trede de no any there's one be omo kan ho asem
the almost complete
yes.
I mean
yes. To say we the almost say toilet ni bibia
e be 10% what
10% be
it will be nonsensical on our part say because you be neglect
yes
you be
yes
but e be wa say be foundation keke
Yes.
And I don't think say.
To say the war bakwa minim paye the war is that sokore mampon. Asokore mampon ofo aboabo akure mu no mu a hono moto foundation e wo say. Is it omo the foundation omo 2 year no man ntimi anye no. Is it articulator for no hono mo pake.
And the baby sa bia ya two foundation a yen to blog unko baby ano. I think that those ones we can arrest them.
Yes.
Now you were talking about be hospital no where assemblies here this Cabrio and they were budget your friends common fund at the back.
Common fund.
I was through pay but say oh yeah Bevan say Amoka melty Amoka melty to me so because say me the media koye A B A say and answer say boy ya say so your chips compound.
Yes.
Ya say we market. You see market very important. A dwadie idea.
But say must say we say chips compound na say bia 1 million Ghana cedis kwan ye dey call chips compound mo na say betimi dey akọ agenda one na say betimi take e bia common fund no
it should come from the top and from
okay but common fund when common fund no ya the regulations number won't mean answer no o alternate pay you be charged for misappropriation.
But say hospital chips company na you say hospital e twa be see hospital me ba
chips listen ya den I know they say studio how create me dey be chips compound there I mean oko make I end this time
it's agenda 111 no betima ko complete 2 bedrooms room na mo dey chips company ye no kakra de ko
oh that be that hospital there you see your clinic a chips compound no to clinic
yes
to health center to polyclinic
yes
hospital
yes
then teaching hospital
Matthias
you are great e bia wo near me kom na
But me no me no di adanse say Ghana ye teaching hospitals in esi wonom na kade e wo se kom e ma no edru teaching hospital standard ko bi ne wo by the dinner to so meboa
kolegu di edu
na konfano che edu nyana de bia e patch wo ho no Tamale teaching hospital edu enu ani akade na Peke Coast teaching hospital any but ye the dinner to so tie betima start no kakra then we upgrade them
have a point
but the point must be made say the point must be made say friends health minister
yes Akando
akase
yeah
dear Sebi adru the highest point enche so for
krom ne trade no
wakase sa hospital we ya manen say ye be ye o ai Kumasi regional hospital se wadi ye be ye o ai
afaridi
na ye be ye
na dia na aka
do mo wi na we
dia na aka
you see no
somebody say so mu si barracks bi won chen Nenka support hospital no.
Yeah,
meaning say
a military hospital.
Yes.
And I mean human resource. It's been Crawford be adwuma ho ne ade.
Makubi e wo patase akiri ho na no Saturday na me kofo esi police hospital bi. Hey, come on, when I'm say hey.
Meaning you see health care. You see a healthy nation is a winning nation.
Yes.
When bia no says you be develop here. Your development ni gina ahobam
apomuden yes
say wo ho ade be wo me ho nya de na be ko adwuma ma mentumi nya effective
oh yes
you understand and at the old day na abaya adwuma na me ye abaya boka ya abo amatie we private sector
yes
eba so private sector no adwuma wura wa boka and productivity e de ekofo eti dem bese me ma tiefo ne ahwefo eti ase ne say
sure
Sebe oman ne ebeji ye no ya meji oman ne se ye bebo oman no apomudi ya de ehu hia pa bana na ya abo ama se woni me ebe ya adwen ne ebe realistic wudum se hospital sebe dodo na da foundation se kasi betuma si 111 e was amre mu a wa bra sebe enfie nwotwe ya ntumi si 111 you don't expect say your mama enfie me nsan akai no obetumi de si
ebi crisis na na do cry na dwese nku si 20 ena say sika no de ko ni nyina wanka 20 ni etimi wie
that is the realistic na make
bia your mama so ba ye ye be 10 na so na we so aba sa na ye kokakra but
it appears that we are normally we are influenced by partisan political interest sloganeering say oh me time aso ene ma me mfa nto omtum say ye be hospital 111 say the be ya ombeto aye so I think say the Ghanaian has grown beyond that, you know, your friends politics, you know. It must say, yeah, realistic. Sabi, and you know, one say, Muten cry, yeah, and NDC are buying a candle out here, health minister. John Mama, we now support to say, baby, I see a budget, a cray one. Young fan quiet, I mean, say, a mood, a dukrana, young fan, and we are committed to see a bay. Now they more be a fee dear and moon could you realize say substantially no kakrasika and my fancy ye
not it. The day Eddie Manuel Opoku Mensa and yete no enking. Mame Emra George Ebinum so blame mo MPP for no say you were overly ambitious. Sadie way mo ya magini say mu see 20 and I say mu see 30 kra and kesike ki channel de quartet no hom ki ati ense fri ho na nke ye ne kakra. BP say the be aba bedre confusion for blame ni be ma NPP.
You know, we are living in the 21st century era. Ene say oko yenkro nkuma ni mu say yare ebo ubia. This say the nipakro efri ko kuma anim e de na eba konfo anoche na say ye de na eko eye kwale.
A referral center ma 12 regions. Ghana konfo anoche.
Say o yare ewo to say goka na ye de obeba konfo anoche a. E che say you free goka and they be say me ko goka I spent close to about 8 hours to get to goka. Na ye de free ho na ye de oba eye konfo anoche. And then another danko akufuado na ne pe and say OBC hospitals 111 in Ghana. It was never a part of NPP manifesto BR. Nemom BBC wa Ghana has say ya expose the health sector of Ghana. Apra COVID-19 e ba ye no. Maybe am pen for consider fidie no say e chewa usunku na eja won so a usunku. Sa bra na COVID-19 be so ye mu no. E na ne yesran krofo hotels. Agent Crawford omukoto Crawford hotels. Because any facilities in Crawford ebegum around that period. Enti amount for 5-star hotel, 4-star hotels no. Ni akosere agent Crawford omukoto. Afi ne o se dia honpopo baby aya peja kakra isu se ye yere ho ye ebe bia no. Ne o se ekopre ne ekoye. Na se yare na kame e wo bompurugu. I was say ye de me ba eye Kumasi. Sa tem na ye de na tech no.
Yes. Tech KCCR.
Ho na ye jo omudo omudo. Se free ho. Sa na ye de wa ba eye Kumasi. But the northern sector ni na Kumasi na obenya bi. Na southern sector ni na konkran. It tells you say na ye wo challenge with our health system.
Because any wo infectious disease center bi wo Atonso Agogo.
Very good.
No, I'm friends the Kumasi South Hospital. No, yes, yeah.
Enti wo hwesa challenge ani ye wo aso mine na ma ye hunu say ye wo over 88 districts e wo man animu a any hospitals. Don't forget say ye wi en sa time so na districts no ye san be cheche regions ni mu e de e ka ho ma be 16 regions.
Yes.
Regions ni bi so any regional hospitals.
Yes.
It is all per se nipa no challenge ani ye wo eye kwalebu challenge ye wo konfano che say obekona man for the dam Montie de ka ho na. As a result say yentimi nso anu within our regions like no. Say regions ni e so anu de a ene ke refer to konfano che no nka konfano che betime dis adwuma.
It's true.
And over agenda 111 na say million when this for better say eka say na e overly ambitious eye thing. You ask yourself say Entitama Yera John Dramani Mahama in August 2024 eka che Ghana for say oba bedrua eye agenda 11 project MPP a starting no obe completing ni nyina no wan say na overly ambitious satem na o kan say oba. And even in the manifesto, and this manifesto no I say unfortunately for them too page 111 of their manifesto.
Page say
111
of the NDC manifesto.
Yes, page 111. Okosro wa 5.2.8.2 was say expanding healthcare delivery infrastructure.
Yes.
And note was say the next NDC government will complete abandon where how can man use NDC for to trouble for come up or say abandon ongoing project abandon. How caption the next NDC government will complete abandon ongoing health infrastructure projects, upgrade selected specialist hospitals, and focus on the following. The sub a year want say hospital bia na yasha see bia no in their manifesto omashe bosse so muba bedrua they will complete those projects. When you say oh yeah who did you media you say botan ususuna akesim na wa work towards achieving that and people say abani buy no so be ka tama MPP buy na NDC for e-blocks which were around 23 of them and in this vocation most of them were a stage on their stages of completion
at various stages of completion
time of take over it was 70 of them that should tell you say they've added more than 50 to the ombabeto
okay
and show say who started through baby no oba and does na 70% complete bia obe complete man crofo akum
okay
and it's a hospitals ni bia sometimes do baby na also would dija wo because a champion started be a year confanoche so we see a year maternity
mother and
from somewhere around 1972 no hospital ni siwa till the time so omu bugu ye because I didn't ke beje nkwa one way ya ebe kum nipa dodo a chance e beje nkwa
it's true
and na yetimi esi agenda 111 ni bi awie utie kwam na menta akando asema wo kan ye na wan ka se omu ensi o say which none of them is operational
yes
I shall say no mo say none of them is complete.
Yes.
Now after I say some of the videos are man for posting. Mimia Keskin, Nane J, lawyer Chichi,
lawyer Chichi.
Around this
sentence near
sentence no. Eko anado. Eko wano pa. Eko where we are man for who say hospitals. Everything have been fixed in the hospital. The challenge with Seria, me personally, who was road network. Ne a leading Eko Seria. All the gutters have been done. Akaso omube gu a year.
A quino. Okay, a quote asphalt in the big. We are told to say bridge be also so what's on my
why should the problem baby I started fair say baby I'm the quino to and if you take it over that's a real for say hospital you say ready now to yourself fight a real
cronim sense for muachi or a KNUST wa be rema
that was why I'm almost that double road now okay road a year impediment a road ni AC quite say hospital a capacity of about 600 bed capacity hospital.
Yes.
Yetimi jani si was say enkona ent presa na okwa ceiling na hodo wo ho nyina no asase yi because if you kra na wan kase wa han outima na wasi outim no uja go be 1 month now back you realize say things are not the same to say the daily bia what you
it's true
and yeah ntwe ma covid for and start mabiem and if say ene yesusu ene and say e o say nya yaresa ene akomnipa e wo mani mudia maybe hospitals any who say what is say kumase na nkra dey am kasa say who say who feel say everything is okay but da me students back o ko ka na pampam e wo afuom that was the day me feeling say bi piano e ko so ye wo man ni mu
wow o ka na he ni trim
who say a phone cry no enwura ni timi efu buas
yes
na instance ono akra no kono obetwitwam o de second betwitwam na o bi abie no okoto awura ase tina pom pa
na wo no ba
no boy
hey
me say sada no che say arahu because chief company we oni snakes and anti-vine or freezer be also the shake could do
yes
so we're thinking say you be free sampa beba na drop beba and say that kwa na be share do no okom na okohia no okom so wan kwa na ekoye that treatment me say we did that spade no teacher nsu dey ba na o say o ten we ni hwe baby because na o sha akra ni nkran and when we told say he has been referred to Kumasi from Drobo.
I'm
telling you,
you refer no
wa clotty
ni veins no
na sa oxygen ho ahwan bi o mbe hia ne ne made no the next
confanochi na wo bi
I'm telling you me say dey no wo ya cheche ni a ana wuni makra na
rebel
what oba just because say enye charge Christian health hospitals facility most of your districts no any sa na man no it pressure ni na comes to the regional hospitals no almost because say facility no any expanded say bit me fa pado don e refer ma confanoche refer dia makole and some of these things shouldn't be too much political because it's not the intent of another government me share hospitals as just because ababa no odi machi ba no e be problematic dia man but when we were exposed by COVID and the man you who say your health infrastructure and your care children cry in Nibia because the baby and the right to Christian service for Christians no hospitals most districts now one district be 2-3 only now you sue one facility district 2-3 only use one facility it is one way CBA and for money per what that particular area wa obema nipa na wo ni de bia no omo ha na wonyem fact say wo hunu some of these areas na ye do bia to stretcher so ye na ba betu da say abobo yamu and I say do a moto wait here na nipa pro ekura na de ba. Some of the things if you see those of us in the world and it tells you say you be here say but it is empo ye nya sika ni nyina preko pemfa nya udu adujama say adujama de o ma boss nyina just they've not painted and those kind of stuff. Most of these are trade. They're not there. Yeah, didn't name a gum. Kokobe. Some of these one, Oko Eastern region, areas are baby more. And they on my year do that stage a little bit of touch, a bit me manaba into the system. It's true. They say siren, no say a hospital siren, and I say ambulance siren. Say a bona say in free fear a tripia was so. Now that nipani free fear no. It's true.
The day at the George J. Walker, the NPP communication team home, and he attending. Can Mammy call Ima Hono, Emmanuel say Jemfi, not Yentua something free. I say, Ima, Mammy ain't you with health. Baby, I have Baby Dre. And when him say, area Bakwa, yeah, Wana, yes, yes, I want to do yes.
You see, in your forecast, and Mr. Trosun Ekaya said, when the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do?
Yes.
Ghana, any foundation.
Ghana, any foundation.
In many
60, next year, Benya say 69.
68 was 69.
No, the next year is 70 years.
70 years, yes. Hey.
Next year is 70.
70.
Hey,
Ghana.
Me say, health
is a 70-year-old country.
And so you need foundation in health. Minya akasapa. Oboku mensa akasapa. But they all spoke. Whatever, I'm choosing my words. What I say? They are very ignorant of the basics.
Yeah. Say your area.
Politicians, and a sentence, so say they, and a grandma. The sentence,
Keskin, Naneje, lawyer Chichie, sentence, Eric
about the basics.
Onwa Georgia.
Georgia so count.
Yes.
I'm saying there is no foundation in health, and you're peculiar to MPP, MPP, NDC. Remember realities.
Yes.
What district health directorates.
Yes.
Policy be a whole BC. You must share as supervise implementation now. Subvention one city cranko.
How?
Managers no. And one year what director. And one year what administrator. For the whole district. And one year what public health nurse. Our head district now. And one year what nutrition officer can see our disease control. So we could control disease. One Ghana city, the whole of Ghana, and called the DBR.
They are not budget, you say health ministry a year, you be called districts, municipals.
The only sika ever first now subvention President Kufuor and health.
Okay.
The only sika called the MP health infrastructure fund no. Very good. And no crano. And yes, a directorate in India. MP no. Me feel say me get be a juma hanu munko see maternity block. Hold on. Make up with say. How director only to me it was says so.
But may have director only advice. Hold on. Clinic no more than.
And I mean more reality. Some common sense now there. Me so make reality actually. Until me use this funny example.
Yes.
How director feel say enka sika kakra bi no eswa. Ya de sha because massa what do you mean? I'm a politician.
Yes.
There is something we call political expediency. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Me so main politician no. Me MP no. Me say hane beko. Tina me ka say go be adwuma wa what say hane beko no. For political expediency. Who are we health? We are a technocrat now feel say and you my way na very urgent no. Or where what the politics not to say about Boamah and to them it makes sense. Also, almost one girl, it makes sense.
Yes,
in reality,
political power.
In reality, no, I see how the foundation is destroyed. There is no foundation. Who say about quite directors? Now say one city crime home into no. Now omo insuo who some cry problem.
Insuo say insuo hospital no they run a hospital
and any hospital wow. Me cry make a DAD the health.
District health directorate no. Okay.
The omo no. Ya mo pickups. Pickup no ya okwaje a enya free obetua bibi o. Na udum say break etimi essay. tie no. Also a year juma pa because most districts near deprived areas.
Yes.
Enti akwani nyina anye. Enti tie to me say no munyes can to tie. And share district a pick up nim efanya adwuma.
Na omobo district assembly na mane omuntimi support omo kakra.
Assembly no beba no busamania. Uni ado ma ba mu da. E beba no sika bia obibi o. Minia me wa.
Sika bia e bia.
First no na assemblies ni sika no. Eba na mo adwen na mo de ahe de mbe. Ene sika beba bia obibi. Sika beba bia bibi da ho. Ya
tro de yemfa nyen
so. Sika ku for that say president cross sika bia beba para contractors awo.
Contractor di achire ba.
Contractor di achire.
I think some of these things on say offer MMDAs now. Yeah, well, salvation a free government supporter
EBA, yes.
And you internally
generated funds are money. I know it's true.
In this discussion, IGF wants him in the discussion.
Okay.
There is a preamble.
Yes. Yes.
Agenda 111. Government initiative.
Yes.
That is what we are talking about. Yes. So let's not. And I think sponsorship. That is not what we are talking about. What you are saying? IGF independent
it's also intimate break pad.
What to the extent to say to the extent to say now friend say assembly wa and one department
it's true I know
departments be brave
yes
ambulance ba fire service ba police ba agric ba education ba health ba social welfare ba because I make program it about time so IGF what you say? And IGF look at all the kwaje tire. We into the budget dear. Ebia more what you say?
Yes,
it is a challenge. COVID-19 does not mean think immaturely.
Sure.
COVID-19. COVID-19 ba into go see hospital 111. What are we talking about? And you got two Ghana resources of the nation at Togo form. Resources like you may invest in. And ya returns and I say interest. Nobody is talking. You see, you are but George you are young guys, okay? Sebi we are younger now unyina. Now bedroom penny fees also hunya sa chao papa and I'm a so papa titi we
yes
also hunya because what joke papa nyansa ni nyina and what GB free other quarter society account to so hunya sa chao papa. Say COVID you see 111 hospitals. What we know and yet realistic and yet feasible. Let us build 40. If you don't lack leadership in MPP and DC, leadership is missing. So leadership and you're missing in these two political parties. Under no circumstance can we say district gap in terms of health infrastructure. No, 111. It's going to 111. You don't do that. You can say agenda 111, but we are building 30.
Yeah.
Within Opiodaka. Not what Opi said,
yes.
Better is the end of a story than its beginning. Better is the end of a story than its beginning. They don't know that. Anyhow. Wherever can say me. Me say, you see, political leadership, MPP and DC, as a jokey. I said, I can't say that. Unrealistic.
Yes,
it's making noise. Don't say it's unrealistic. Quote your figure. NPP bonds on agenda 111.
Yes.
NDC yatrasi because we leadership is not missing on our party. Yatrasi feasibility studies, checks and balances within the period. You bet not a bemu until 2028. No. You bet to me SC20 and a bit you complete it. Maybe I don't want start it 20 and now the from and now okay the one
be a bit more complete
5, 2, 1. That is leadership.
And the free so maybe a complete 40.
That is leadership. Unrealistic. Okay, Cabrofo, you are making noise to me. Tell us how many.
Is it typical of Ghanaian?
Can you imagine? And we are saying, maybe we are saying don't tell me unrealistic. Tell me what you can do. I can do 10.
Yes.
I will applaud you. That's about 5 crowd applaud you.
Yes.
Because one man, and we need to be strategic. You hear 111 hospitals. Yes, hospital for the I'm a is that what we need?
Yeah.
Uko ebijamani kunsu eside wa. On say a highway.
Yes.
And link up about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 3 countries.
Yes.
About 7 or 8 regions.
Yes. Yes.
Regions, districts, they're bare 50.
More than 50.
Yeah, any accident and emergency unit to be our highway.
So now, see, is it Sabronum Vamed Hospital?
Very good. And if we have leadership, our Sabronum, and yes, agenda 111 where it means leadership is missing. We are throwing the resources of the nation away. They're too good. Accident and emergency unit and about Boamah for the meantime. Your district hospitals were horrible. It's one accident and emergency unit to deal with such issues.
Say Bianca, might be almost in Komoya Yedi, make I say no movie Kumawu Hospital. No, there is a doctor on me din Komono so yaw. Yahoo say, is it Kumawu anas no tepa? Or say Yahoo say bone don't pay issues. Within the middle sector pa into try some movie a lot of your bone experts no akosa hospital yes almost see tepa district hospital no say district hospital but about bone pa
have it, but that's why
but tepa then say movie a lot of the bone experts to deal with it be a confanocina almost share you free emergency no more the normal refer what the say they should continue.
So that is what leadership is about. Yes. Yeah, 11 hospitals. Say 50 crowd basically seen as strategic locations. A bit dealing with our health issues. I am telling you.
Yes, true.
Talking about health. There were backlog of nurses. You see, NDC crowd were funny. To the extent say, you take Ghana Hanum, you say nurses no. SSS nurse nuclear tenefie because nurse skills no SSS gabo bedem.
It's true.
Gabo bedem we kuni pass simple. But MPP and NDC adaroma. The gap ababetu.
They say be at tenefie as far back 2021.
Aye. Gab ababetu.
I am posted
na. Odi ababetu mo no. NDC and net also offend pa.
Yeah.
O say you be to me apply. Onum de omo pa kire. Omo pa kire so omo befa omo girls.
Oh, you man, girls in who here. Girls in who here. There be on the former girls.
I represent my more parliament.
Me too.
I make cast some other now.
I didn't cause of parliament.
Year of Mabel 2016.
There be
Canada. Holland.
There be man
They are not party members. They did not vote. They did not campaign. I'm telling you. I know what I'm talking about. What you say?
Imani George about me and to us.
Me one person count down. Next time about
what you say? Now this year,
the NDC patch
minutes to wrap up.
The NDC patch say. Yeah, Futufra 2021 to end.
Yes.
Enti omukro for a bell homo. Ono be posti homo. We 2025 we posti no. No NDC ni or NDC penyini ba or enya Ghana for na be posti homo. Because Ghana for na posti homo. And ka say that ye backlog no. 2021 for na do homo so. Ye fa homo na ebia ka na fa 2022 for kakraka ho. Tem bia na ye ni sa. But never the aye no ye bia no hu ya. Omo say opa me enye monko down. Monko checks and balances. Also, we are 2025 club and those watching at the years. Which shouldn't be the case.
Sure.
Very sad. Nurses near and foul. When you scar, Mrs. Kenny Clemens, financial Clemens. Number 2 skegu. And then one of Yagu, where's way, where's about when was you going
to hospital no better for nursing?
Severe hospital. Not so many years. Hospital and was ceiling to 2. No, I can't. Ceiling to 2. I just see yes ceiling for. At the end of the day, now hospital back on and who can you see me and Sam? Or Penny Cassie, a very TK watching enterprise.
Yes.
Light who you mean na tropical cables. Na papa pan. Ghana had the honest supply.
TK
watching enterprise.
Me boss said, I don't receipt bro. Me boss said, I don't receipt bro. Sir.
On fa Montie.
Okay.
And the morning show now. Okay. On fa show niagro.
Okay.
And I'm say nkofo on do so ntino ama omu nyina aye familiar with very good. Addicted to Musho.
Okay.
Mr. TK Boachepa.
Yo, yeah, Geneso. And on the note, on the producer Ababe Techiro.
Producer Prados.
George Medase, Yami Insirao, Ibano Lopoko Mensa as